Yo, what's up? It's off topic. Trevor's pointing at something we can't see.
Well, what's back there? Yeah.
I'm assuming you were pointing at the DeVito.
Yeah, I was.
Bring him on.
Give him the wide. Throw him the wide.
Yeah.
Hang on, he'll go to the wide.
There he is.
Oh, nice.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Me and the
Danny.
V.
shit.
Me and the V.
I call him Dee, but that's
This
me.
is, all his good friends call him that. This is off topic. I'm your host, Mikey J. We got Lindsay, Trevor, and Matt with us. I don't know what Matt's looking at. His attention is somewhere
Matt, are
else.
you looking at Danny DeVito
You were
too?
looking off to the side.
Oh,
All
over
right,
here?
Matt, go ahead and show it.
I mean,
No,
I
it looked like
can't.
you were looking the other way, honestly.
No. Well, you're over
Yeah.
here, technically on this side.
Oh, well, that's what you were looking at then. Just
Oh,
say that.
well-
You went, no, I
Oh,
wasn't.
well, I was also looking over here because I'm writing an email.
Oh,
God damn it.
I'm multitasking.
Man,
once in a
people don't know this because it's not, today's episode isn't live because
Mhm.
RTX has begun.
Yeah.
RTX is happening like
All
when
around
this
us.
would be live. If this
Now?
were,
yeah.
if this was Thursday at 2:30, got RTX content firing off. So we have to pre-record this episode. So it'll just release as a VOD.
Mhm.
But if this was live, we'd be late as shit.
Oh, yeah, we would.
And then you're still
Very
reading
much
emails.
so,
We're like
yes.
20, almost 25
I'm
minutes
I'm
late, and
sorry.
you're reading emails.
I was-
Trevor's munching down on something.
I was
Two
doing-
questions.
I was doing
One.
stuff right up to the thing.
I got a
Very,
sandwich.
very
that I was
professional,
eating.
Matt. Way to go.
Look, yeah.
Does
well, I
your
got-
email
got to
start
the
with
work.
"to whom it may concern" or no?
Yeah.
Well, no,
that.
no, they're normally
Mine's-
just hi.
Mine says,
and then
listen,
someone figures it out.
fuckface. And then I'll figure
Mine?
it out.
Wow.
You and
Mine
her,
It's
dude.
down to business.
I struggle to put anything. I usually just start talking.
Yeah.
And maybe that
Like a
comes
text.
across as aggressive. I've gotten not necessarily comments, but I've heard there's a baby, it sounds like right behind me. Like it's gonna rip through this screen like a horror movie and kill
That's a
me.
good email start too. Please
Yeah.
reply now. I have a
I've
baby
heard-
behind me.
I've heard
urgent.
whispers of like, oh, that email, and I'm just like, people, they take a lot from text, you know. They try and like figure
Mhm.
stuff out because it's hard to tell tone sometimes. I just type. I just go, this is the thing. Let me know. Thanks. But I don't have anything in my email. I have no signature. I got nothing.
yeah.
It's just a blank page, and I go, hey, like if I invite someone to do the podcast, I'll say, hey, want to be on the podcast this week? That's the email. Boom, send. Just keep
And
it
it-
simple, okay?
Trevor, don't you have
Yeah.
your signature all like filled out? You're mad.
I mean,
professional
everybody
with all that
does.
I
stuff.
think I made a signature a long time ago, but everyone's got these fancy ones. Mine's just words.
They got titles.
That's
Oh yeah, no.
That's like
pictures,
mine.
gifs.
I've
My
got
titles.
I've got just like the words for my work email. My personal email has nothing. It's exactly the same, Michael. Where I'm just like, hello, information,
yeah.
regards, and then that's it.
I send emails and people go, who is this man? There's no contact information. I don't know what he does. I don't know where he works. I don't know anything.
No, I've definitely
And I
fallen
say that's
under.
fine.
I fall under the people pleasing like emails that they've talked about, where people use way too many exclamation points. I'm horrible about that. I'm trying to tone it down because I sound like a psychopath. I'm like, hi everyone.
I'm gonna
I
start
hope this
using
email
more.
finds you well.
I've been rereading mine, and like I go back and I cut them out.
You got it.
'Cause I do that
yeah.
too.
It's just
Where
too
I'm
many.
like, people are going to think I'm insane. Like
Not
I'm not
only
this
that, man.
passionate
Yes.
about any
I'm
of this.
desperate for friendship.
It's not only that, but they start to lose meaning. Then you just seem like like you
true.
can't be excited about every single sentence. That's just not realistic.
I can
You
try.
know?
Well, it's rough because I'm actually excited about none of them. But
Right.
like,
But,
I-
well,
I
you gotta
want,
lie a
like,
little
to
bit.
make them think.
Right.
You know?
You
Yeah.
look at it and you go, okay, what would be the acceptable sentence here to put an exclamation point on? That's it. Okay, that's the thing I'm talking about. Right? Put one there. You kind of prove it's like you do your thing,
Mhm.
and then after you write it, you put yourself in the shoes of a human and say, what would
Yeah,
they do?
Exactly.
And then you try and add after the fact. That's how I
It's really-
operate.
That's really comforting to know because like that's exactly how I look at writing so many emails where I'm like, yeah, a normal person doesn't go through this, right? Like a normal person just writes them, but
Yeah,
I gotta think about it.
hate writing. I hate it. I
Hate it,
hate
yeah.
writing by hand. I hate typing. I'm good. This is gonna blow your mind. I like talking. It's just like if I gotta do a thing, right? Like, oh, like there's like people love fucking typing when they have an announcement or there's like a thing that happened. You know, they do the thing on social media where it doesn't fit the character limit. So they write this whole big thing in their phone, like in the notepad, and then they take a picture and they post it. And
Yeah.
I'll read. I got no problem reading. I read long ass articles all the time. But it's just like I get so overwhelmed thinking about typing something like that. I would rather record a 25-second video than type 5 paragraphs. I just fucking hate it. It's also probably because I realize how dumb I am, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. If I start writing it down, if it just spews out of my mouth, I can't take it back. It's just out there, and the world has it, and then I just move on. No more writing.
We should just start communicating with pictures again. Just pure emojis, because pictures say
fine.
1,000 words.
That's what case paintings were. They were the
That's
original
dangerous.
emojis.
Because I'm a big believer in like brevity is the soul of wit. So sometimes like I'll go to post something on Twitter. I'm like, no, it's way too long. No one cares. Just make it like an image or something. So GIFs have ruined me because I'm just like, a GIF can say it so much better than I ever could. So why would I ever reply to anyone with like actual speech? I'm just like, here's an image. There you go. Or here's a movie reference.
Well, make
There you go.
yourself the GIF.
Yeah, I should. I am.
just GIF
Damn it.
everything
There's a
you
lot
I am
of us,
GIFs.
fortunately. Very
All right.
fortunate.
I am
for,
GIF.
For all of your communications purposes, let's get all of your reactions now, and then Peter Hayes or somebody will
Oh,
GIF
God.
them all, and
Yeah.
then you'll be set. No more
I
email
gotta,
typing.
Thank you, Peter.
It's out. I mean, a good chunk's out there.
To
A
whom
good
this
chunk
may
probably
concern.
are Peter.
We'll be like,
Um,
and I'll be like,
Hey.
I'll be like,
There you go.
I got
and I'll be
a.
like, huh. And then I'll be like, you know,
It's good.
I mean, there's
The many
plenty of
faces
people
of
that
Trevor.
do that, and they send that to us. Like, oh, I communicate with my friends only in Achievement Hunter gifts, and they'll like send it to
Interesting.
us on social media. I got a text a couple weeks ago from my sister-in-law, and she was like, "Is this Gavin?" And it was a GIF that like she'd used or a friend had sent her. She was talking with, and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." People, there's like tons of GIFs that people make of us. And she was like, really? And then like I sent her a GIF of myself. I don't remember what I said, but I was like, it's true or something like that. And she was like, whoa, you have one too? And I just like kept sending her GIFs. Like, there's a lot. I don't make them. They just exist.
This sounds
I
like the
can't get rid of
saddest
them.
power move that we wield.
Oh,
No,
Trevor.
Oh no,
Die.
Trevor.
where am
Trevor.
He did. Well, okay, wait, but he'd used all the reactions
use
now,
the
so we
GIFs.
can put them in there
Did
for
you,
every part of the
did you
conversation.
unplug
Make
it?
it mad.
Did you open the
Hello?
window?
Perfect.
Dude,
This is a thumbs down emoji.
Christ.
you got to go to picture mode. Oh man, they're dogging you too.
I told them
So-
before too.
Yeah, but it was too late, Matt. You told us
I
too
know.
late.
I know. Well,
Last week,
what was I to do?
my camera
I
overheated.
came back.
Hey.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
quickly. But you're zoomed out. Quick, zoom in. Last week, my camera overheated, and as I was
Information on the
struggling
screen too.
to set it back up, I noted to the rest of the cast, you can tell Lindblad's not cutting to me because my camera overheated. Trevor, he went right to the wide with you. You wanted everyone to know immediately that your
It's a
camera
call
was
out.
off.
Yeah.
You're filling the
call
shoes of Jeremy today, which is broadcast
Yeah.
is attacking you.
Well, that's okay. I'm here to be attacked. It's what I live for. I just
know.
filmed something else, so that's why it's ready to pop. This
Same.
thing, this camera.
I mean, mine's in the exact same setup. And it's funny because I talked about it last week. Jeremy was on the show, and I talked about the thing we're filming without
yeah.
talking about it. And it was the most
Yeah.
ass backwards kind of gymnastics to go, we're doing something that it's really annoying. And hopefully, I'm still not going to say it because I don't know for sure. But by the time this comes out, said thing will have been announced at RTX.
Yeah.
Or is it the upcoming one? I know they're talking about the show. It's a show. They're talking about it
at first
RTX.
night.
Oh, it is first night. Right. So that'll have
Yeah.
happened
Mhm.
already. Okay.
So
There you go.
you'll know the thing.
You'll know the thing.
when you have heard the thing in your.
By the time
past,
you
but our
watch
future.
this, it's our future, but it's your past.
My brain.
By the time you
hurts.
watch this, you're like the protagonist.
Yeah, I like that we just
Oh,
saw
you
Tenet,
know.
and this is very Tenet-esque. RTX theme this year is Tenet.
Yeah,
We've already filmed
I'm-
everything for the event.
I'm
Haven't.
intending RTX, but only inverted.
Yes.
So you'll just see
Wait, I'm going to pull
me-
you inside out from
going
your
back-
asshole.
I don't know.
That's
Does that mean you're going to be
I
like
want.
yoinking signatures from people? You're just going to be sucking up the ink back into the pen?
Ugh,
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. You're right, Trevor. What else
Yeah.
could we
I'm
do?
reverse
Yeah.
splitting it.
Well, I don't think I'm doing that anyway because it's digital.
Well,
Can we
yeah.
suck questions out of the microphone back into someone's mouth?
I'm going backwards through the one-on-one video chats. People are trying to ask
Oh.
me questions and I'm answering in reverse, and it's a very confusing film. If you
Yeah.
saw Inception and thought this is hard to follow, strap in.
If I can ask Matt and Trevor then, predictions for RTX, since we're recording this before it happens.
Prediction.
That's it. Just
Yeah.
that. What a vague
Because
statement.
this will
Just a
play
vague-
in the middle of
Predictions?
RTX,
I'm gonna
and
be
we'll see if those
confused.
predictions have happened.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at, Michael.
That's,
I know,
that's
but
almost
just-
a certainty for me, Trevor.
But yeah, just like you,
My
like
camera's
some-
going to overheat in the middle of the one-on-ones.
I won't be
Okay.
using.
Very
this
excited to
camera.
meet you all, but I'm sure my face is going to explode when it overheats.
Oh, we should get a
See?
pause of you reaching your hand out to like shake hands digitally. Like, nice to meet you. And then we'll just
Here
leave
we
it
go.
there.
Here we go.
That's perfect. Yeah.
This is very.
Yeah.
That's very
Oh.
close. It's like very.
It's like you're trying to put your
The
fingers in
camera
my
is
mouth.
like the hand.
Stop.
you're
Why are you so
interacting
good
with.
at default friendly white dude? Like,
I'll
that's
bite you. Lindsay,
Great.
maybe you didn't see your own face when you just said it, but
well,
you
I'm default
greatly
friendly
trumped
white woman.
Trevor, when you went, "Hey, nice to meet you."
There we go.
I just look back and I see Michael.
It doesn't work as well with Michael.
Because it's not normal for me.
No, it's not.
This is normal.
Summon it off.
This is my normal cheersome self. And that's
Can't you
pretty good.
see how
I've
elated
worked on
he
Yeah.
this.
he-
I've worked on this. It used to be
Smile
worse.
in his eyes. Yeah.
Listen, Michael, that's going to work out for you when
People-
you're like 55 because you have no smile lines.
Well, that's the thing.
Gorgeous.
Pe-
It's true.
People have noticed
Smooth.
too. It's a thing you can see in photos where like my forehead, you can see like the wrinkles in my forehead because I have to like put up my eyebrows just to make it look like I'm not pissed off in a photo. So it's like
natural Botox.
I have to like stretch my face and you can see the top of my head like wrinkling because it's not my normal face. Because if I don't do that, people are like, why is he doing that? If I don't do that, then they go, oh, you can tell he hated that. He hated that photo. I don't think I've ever hated a photo in my life like that I've taken with a
No,
like, I'm like, how
but
dare
Michael
you?
hates life.
But-
so by proxy, he did hate that photo, just
No,
not as much as you thought
that's
he
not
did.
true.
That's a technicality, though.
pretty-
Yeah,
I'm pretty
it's-
happy
yeah.
with life.
Like you're right, but
But in
Mm.
relation to all the
Yeah.
other hates, it is a small one.
I've
Yes.
my hate factor has gone down significantly. Just by a number of things. Like it's like I've had things to not hate, and also just I'm tired. Hating takes energy.
Mm.
it's
Right.
true.
Being in quarantine has certainly put a lot in perspective for everyone.
Yeah, but
I feel
same
everyone
thing.
just wants to.
Who's
Go be
who's
happy
riled
now.
up over quarantine? You're just like, oh.
Mhm.
Say that to all
That's
the
not-
people flopping around, no mask, barefooted over in California.
Well,
It's, no
Trevor-
one's sick. It's all a hoax.
well, Trevor, they're
They're
not
up in arms about
quarantined. They're-
Well,
that's because they're not
that's
inside.
fair.
technically
That's what I'm
is. Anyone
saying.
can just
true.
waltz out into the open.
They're not inside.
Scream
They're
about it.
outside using
Oh,
all
hold
their
on a second.
hatred.
We're about to pop. Quick, cut the mat.
God, how do you know what was going to
Called
happen?
it
Was
too,
it
dude.
beeping?
Wow.
It
Oh,
probably
we
went
did
off
that.
I would
on
think
my
so.
viewfinder
Oh.
before it went off in real life.
I might too. Is annoying me. You might like. I'm trying to look at the camera, but I keep looking just above it because there's a viewfinder there, so it looks like I'm looking at the ceiling
Oh.
during this show.
Michael
It's a nice camera.
also-
Too much for me. Too fancy. Give me going back to my
I'm sorry.
webcam.
Very, very fancy.
Too fancy and overheats too much. What were you saying, Lindsay?
The only other time I've seen you make that face is I was talking to a friend today about how Michael and I are the same height. We're 5'9", and she was like, "Oh, do you wear heels then?" I'm like, "Not really. One, because I'm stumbly and I would never want to wear heels, and two, every time I do, Michael looks up at me and he goes, "Oh,
Every,
all
si-
right."
every single time. If Lindsay's
All
wearing
right.
any sort of heels and we're like standing next to each other or like hugging, I always go like this. I look down first and I go, oh. I mean, she's like 2 inches taller than me because she
Like, I'm gonna
doesn't
take
wear
these off.
she doesn't wear large heels. They're like an inch or 2 inches, and I'll go, oh. Been doing that for years.
The weirdest is when you asked me to pick you up, and I was like, "Okay,
Yeah, dude, because you're like
no,
like an Amazonian.
yeah,
And it's weird because again, you
Wonder
don't
Woman.
usually wear heels, so it's
I don't.
it's
I don't like heels."
abnormal that you're taller than me. And I'll say, take those off right now. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by MeUndies. This is interesting. I saw one leaf fall on the ground the other day. It incinerated when it hit the ground because it is Texas. But it can only mean one thing. That fall is coming. It's not 100 degrees, so that's an improvement. It's time to get your booties like a ghost ready for the spookiest time of year with the softest undies to grace your bottom. MeUndies knows exactly how to celebrate a season with the coolest prints and colors, and they want you to be comfortable to express yourself every day in every way. I love my MeUndies. I think everybody loves their MeUndies. We love MeUndies. I call them my fundy undies. And then people don't talk to me after I say that, but they got all kinds of styles, they got all kinds of colors and patterns, and most importantly, they're super duper comfy. Their undies grow on trees. Seriously, they're made from irresistibly soft, natural fibers sourced from beechwood trees. You know what natural fiber means? It means that their micromodal is not only super soft, but breathable, light, and impossibly cozy. That some serious comfort. Everything MeUndies does is to help you feel truly comfortable from head to toe, from outside to in. Never run out of the undies with the MeUndies membership, a subscription that sends new pairs right to your door. Plus, get site-wide savings and exclusive sales. Keep your eyes peeled for their spooky, cool Halloween prints. MeUndies has a great offer for our listeners, our viewers, however you ingest this podcast. This is for you. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off and free shipping. This is a no-brainer, especially because they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. You are guaranteed to love these undies. To get 50% off your first order, free shipping, and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/off-topic. That's MeUndies.com/off-topic.
My knee was already janked up enough. I didn't wear heels. Although it's feeling good now. Janked? I don't know if that's...
It's all
I don't know where that
jangled.
term comes from. Yeah. It's all mangled and bangled and bedazzled.
Whoa.
All the
You got
above.
bedazzled?
Yeah.
Could you bedazzle your kneecap on the inside?
Probably. Yeah.
I'm back.
On the
Now.
Just
inside.
cut it open, bedazzle, and seal
Why?
it up.
Yeah.
Listen, he shattered my kneecaps, but they look amazing. He threw some glitter on them. Gorgeous.
Like, who
You,
shattered your
Salt
kneecap?
bathed some glitter into your
Yeah.
open knee surgery.
The surgeon. Oh God.
I don't.
The,
I
yeah,
hope
the
that's
next
not what
surgeon
you're
will
doing.
really appreciate that. He'll be like, oh my God, it's very nice. It's pretty in here.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Do you have an Etsy?
Yeah, I'm selling kneecaps. Etsy.com
Yeah, you know.
bedazzled knees. Get you some.
Oh no.
$50 shipping.
I
Because
think he's in the
It's
mob.
knee dazzle.
I think
Because-
this guy's in the mob.
it's a racket. It's a front. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I launder plenty of money through it. That's why it's so
Trevor,
expensive.
for some odd reason, of all people here, I would believe that you were secretly in the mob because you're just so goddamn pleasant. I'm like, it's him. He's the evil one. I
Is
know
that
it.
people in the
Because-
mob? What are you
He's
talking
the
about?
evil one.
Or he's like, he's got it all worked. Yeah, there it is. There's that smile. That killer instinct.
That's the
I don't
face
think
you
that's-
see before you get like clubbed and thrown in the river.
Yeah, I don't think that's really mob personality. No one goes, "This guy's so nice. I bet he's in the mob." I don't really understand what you're saying there.
everybody
It's
has
like
a
watching
seedy
Godfather, and
underbelly
he's-
past. Yeah,
It's
Right,
like,
right.
welcome to my daughter's wedding. What can I do for you?
Right.
that's true.
I'm not sure
Come
what
on, sit
you're
down.
describing. You're
Have a
more
drink.
you're more describing a film like Hitman or something. Like
if I was in the
yes.
mob,
Average
I'd be
Joe.
Like,
I
I'd be
am.
like,
yeah.
Did I go off?
You don't wear nearly enough like tracksuit type materials to be in the mob.
Oh, see, I thought Trevor would be fancy mob. Like he's wearing suits.
He's,
Yeah.
not,
He's
he's not
suits.
that important. What are you kidding
Yeah,
me? That's,
he's delivering
let me tell you
flowers.
this.
Well,
That's the
but he
movie
dresses-
mob, okay? Real mob is like,
But he's dressing for the position in the mob he wants, not the
That's
one
Exactly.
he
Thank you,
has.
Matt. He's the rookie mobster
Yeah,
who
you
just
know.
wants to make it up the ranks, and by the end of the movie, he's tippy top and
They're just
doesn't know
gonna
how he
make fun
got
of
there.
him.
It's too late.
they're just going to make
they're
fun
gonna
of
be
him
like,
for
you're
that.
dressing for the job you want. You look like a corpse. We'll put you in there. You
Yeah.
get all suited up when
Perfect.
you're dead.
They're going to be like, you after the Don?
You coming for
You
me?
take that goddamn suit off and you put on a sleeveless shirt.
Just imagine.
So
anyway.
yes.
Hold on. Me. Line up. It's mirrored. Hold on. Oh shit.
You're close,
one.
but you got to shrink.
There's
dude.
the
Yeah.
other. Wait.
Wait.
Yep, that
there
way.
it is.
Yep.
There. I hate this.
Oh,
I hate
oh my
this.
God.
I hate that
shit.
match for a second.
Wait.
I started blasting. I got this. I've been slowly updating my office because I probably talked about it when quarantine first started, but I threw this all together. Threw it
Mhm.
together
Mhm.
from various
throw.
things that I. It's a
Yeah.
decent throw. I've been working on it now.
not
I
dance.
went to a Walmart recently and just grabbed a bunch of knickknacks. Ukulele was a gift, but
Paddywhack.
but
Nice.
yeah, my latest is I have a chair roller floor thing because I'm
Oh,
on
yeah.
carpet.
Yeah, you
It's
need
got-
that little plastic
because
thing.
I've been crushing the carpet. I've been absolutely demolishing it, and so I
Yeah.
have a plastic thing, and now I'm
Mhm.
scooting.
It's not even just
you.
the
It's
carpet, which you do destroy. It also
Just
sucks
scooting.
to sit in the chair.
That's
You're
true.
like, it's like you're stuck.
Yeah,
now, what the
that's-
terrible thing is
It's my life.
depending on what kind of situation you have, what kind of shape plastic thing you have. Because mine, I tried to get one that's big enough because I have the same thing, but I tried to get one big enough that's not too big to
Right.
encroach into the rest of the room because I have like
Of course.
I'm in like a living room type area and I don't want it taking up space. So occasionally though I'll sit back and then one fucking wheel goes off the plastic thing and then you're fucking trapped. Then you're like,
Yep. Yep.
because it gets caught on the edge and you're just flailing around like you're in a rowboat with one oar.
I do like that in that moment too. It's like the peak of laziness because you could just lift your ass.
You don't wanna
up, like,
get
2
up.
inches,
Yeah,
but you're like,
but-
no.
That's why I got a chair.
Push that powering through this.
Yeah.
stand. Or am I an animal?
I usually shove the wheels around with my heels, if I have to.
Oh, there
If
you
I'm caught
go.
in
The
car,
wheel
I'm
heel
like,
combo. Yeah.
No, I just suffer. You gotta keep suffering.
I put my
You go a little bit more, and then back, and then a little bit more. But
Oh, I
Do you
see the
not
rocking.
have one?
Oh,
no, I don't. Well,
Why?
the thing is, I thought about it, but
and then,
I'm
and then
gonna
that
be
was as
moving
far as I
soon.
got.
And then it was
I'm gonna be
easier
moving
to just
soon.
not.
And then what, Matt?
I'm gonna be moving
dangerous
soon.
pastime.
Yeah,
So,
but
like-
how long have you not been moving?
That's the thing. If you sitting there right the first time, Michael, you don't have to move. Perfect. I'm
How long
locked
have you
in
been
right
in
here.
that place you're living now?
I don't know. Probably like 4 or 5 years, somewhere in there.
Damn.
And,
For 5
you just said,
years.
Not
"Fuck
enough
it."
time.
You
Not
suck.
enough
Well,
time.
to be fair, the office
Yeah,
didn't get
still
set up
assess it.
until like
Still assess the
a little bit
situation.
over a year ago.
Oh, it's only a year.
Yeah, only a year. That's fine. That's
Man,
fine.
Sympathize.
You ever
though.
heard of Amazon?
See, here's the thing.
They'll
Matt
bring
is-
it right to you.
I like Matt
It's
because
true.
he's efficient. Okay, from what
Mhm.
he consumes to how he
Yeah.
lives, I envy it to the depths of my soul. And so what he's saying here is probably true. He doesn't have to move. He
I don't
sits down,
think-
Yeah,
the
it's like
wheels
you
haven't
get there.
moved from the spots ever. The
It's-
carpet's a little dented there, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, I mean carpet's
It's-
It'll come out a
destroyed,
little
but,
the chair spot.
eventually.
That's
Yeah, it's
just,
the
I'm
chair
not paying
spot.
for
Yeah,
that
you just
carpet.
roll it into
I've already
place.
paid for it.
But you
Technically.
just twist it in.
I don't think-
sit and
Twist it.
twist, and now you're here. You're
I
in
don't
it.
think
Imagining like an
efficient.
airlock
That is
chamber
how it
sound effect,
works.
like
The chair rotates this way. I sit down and then
Yeah.
I turn.
Like
I
an
love
evil
how
villain.
I love how Matt
yes.
Matt
What's your
doesn't even
catchphrase?
move even when he's sitting.
No, why would you?
Like
Why is
even,
sitting?
even the idea of just slight adjustments. Like I'm in a chair.
Oh, I mean,
That's
I'll
perfect.
slight adjust.
I mean,
we'll-
like
we'll
they
do,
have
like, this
wheels for a
stuff
reason.
and-
Just get a kitchen chair. Just use that. Why have a desk chair? I have an office chair. I'm gonna move. I'm
Oh, I'm not
gonna
gonna move
run
it.
a marathon. I'm sitting in a
move it.
chair here.
Look,
I-
I got hardwood for my office in my new place. We'll be fine.
Oh, nice. That'll be
We'll
good.
I'm in a bar stool actually. I'm the
Yeah,
only
but
one
you
out here.
get
My
the swivel.
lumbar
Yeah.
cries for you.
Oh
you
yeah,
get the
it
swivel.
sucks. It sucks bad. Yeah, to where? Where am I going to
Back and
swivel
forth.
to? Wow.
Where do you ever go
I'm
when
in
you
a
swivel?
corner.
Yeah, there she goes. That's a whole different
corner.
place.
I'm
over
going
there.
all around the world
Here's
now.
the thing. Here's the
Woo!
thing about the bar stool is you get the cool little footstool at the
I
bottom.
do get the cool footstool.
right.
I can do this. That's kind of fun. I can just like move my camera angle barely. Wow.
I heard a as
Yeah,
your
you
foot
kicked your
hit something.
microphone. The microphone.
Yeah.
And the table
Oh, move my chair to
jiggled.
the mic. Oh, wait, bring it back up now.
Everything's getting out of whack. Stop. Your light is going nuts. You're hitting
Yeah,
everything.
Are those some Birdie Bots Ever Flavor Beans?
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
And then
This is
that's
our
also, I think, a love
Potter
potion
shelf.
next to it. The one that
That's
got
how you-
Ron.
That's
that
how you
dumb
get
bitch.
Marvolo, man. That's
What's
how
that
you
up there?
Our
get
little
the riddle.
butterbeer cup.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got one of those.
Actually,
probably
Simmerl
unwashed
gave us
and-
this whenever we saw her at
I don't think
Universal.
she gave
in
it to us.
California,
We
so it's
just
cool.
bought it and then drank out of it.
But she told us where to get the good butterbeer.
Okay.
So thank you.
Oh, okay.
It was really good stuff. I didn't care to think about how many grams of sugar were in it.
None. I think
How
it's sugar free.
Yeah,
vacations work.
because you're on vacation,
don't.
as were we, and that's not important. I do also have this sweet tarot card set that we got at the office a while ago, and it's all the people from Achievement Hunter. I forget who
That's
sent
not
this
Harry
to us.
Potter.
It's not.
It's not Harry
It
Potter.
looks like it could be
Not
Harry Potter, right?
Potter.
I watched
Like
it
if you
as a
don't know
video
Achievement
thing
Hunter, you go,
Boston.
"Oh yeah,
Maybe.
Harry Potter, right?" You're like,
Maybe.
yeah,
You know what? Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
we got some.
Sure.
We got sent like a bunch of the RTX merch. There's some cool stuff in there.
I'm wearing
Was
one
that
of
what
them.
that package
I don't
is?
know if I'm supposed to.
I don't know. Well, I mean, RTX started already,
that
right?
shit
So
off.
why not?
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the future.
Right. It's the future.
I'm
Um,
doing something else right now, but I'm here.
predict
in the
that?
future.
there's some cool. I'm just gonna say I don't give a shit. RTX started. I don't know when it's coming out. I assume at the beginning of RTX. But there's a cool fake AH Crew pin set that came out, and they're like little. I think it's me, Jeremy, Jack, Ryan, Gavin, and then Jeff says RTX exclusive. So I don't know if like they'll be available afterwards, but you can't get Jeff. So maybe this is like, hey, this is a tip. You want
Hot
it?
tip.
Get it now.
Hot tip.
But Iris has been running around with it, and she's been talking to it. We pinned it to her shirt yesterday. She wanted it on her shirt. So she'll be like, blah, 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 like, Dad. And I'm like, what? And I realized she's not talking to me. She's talking to the pin. And I was
She
She
like,
was like
replaced you.
showing.
that's fine
Yeah.
with me. With Tiny
you.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he's a good husband. Is he a good lover, Pin Michael?
No, not at all.
Oh, disappointing.
Bit of a prick.
He'll go to, I mean, he's been known to
Art
frequent the
imitates
strip
life,
clubs
Trevor.
in Los Santos. That's a witch cup.
It is.
It is.
We're still here, huh?
Yes. I will say we also have a Ruby pin set that's at RTX 2,
Yeah.
and the RTX exclusive version has Uncle Crow, which is
Ooh.
pretty legit. So
Nice.
yeah, check
Yeah,
that
I think
out.
the store sent some of those out. I have it downstairs somewhere. Ow.
It comes
I have
in
it
a
right
really
off
cool-
screen, and this is again me being lazy. I'm like, I could go get it, but I'm on this bar stool.
Wasn't it
what's
on the
Matt up
table
to?
though? Thought it was on the
No, I
table.
moved
Did
The
you
it.
move it?
longer
I
they
moved it.
stay on you,
Okay.
the funnier it is to me.
What's Matt up to?
Matt,
I don't know.
you okay?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just laughing at
We're
you.
just looking at Trevor. We'll
Matt,
talk
where's
more
the
about
chair
the
tape?
pins
Matt
while we
is
look at
showing
Trevor.
us all the pins right now. Wow, look at all those pins, Matt.
That's
Holy
not true.
shit.
It's very not true.
I would love if Michael Lindblad just passed out at the keys.
Yeah.
He just- his head
would
hit
never.
number 4, and we're just stuck on that
You
camera.
would never do such a thing.
Michael, wake up.
I was
No.
talking before we started about what a consummate professional he is, and I deduced that he had been tricked into the job that
Bamboozled?
he has. Yeah, I figured he got tricked on the way in, and then there's some sort of blackmail keeping him here. That's what I imagine.
Yeah. If we were hanging on one shot and we assumed that it was because Lindblad was somehow incapacitated, I would feel the need to jump into my car and go investigate his home. Be like, is he okay?
That
'Cause
sounds
that's not in character. I'd
suspicious,
feel the
what you
need. I
said.
said I wouldn't do it. I
Yeah.
just feel
Oh,
the need.
Yeah, but you'd have the
In my
desire
mind,
to, but you
that's
just
what
like
I
let
would
it
do.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
You're the person who imagines they'd be a hero in a hero
Yeah.
situation, but in reality,
damn
you
day.
would run away. Got it. Or just
You
or
know,
just do
like
nothing.
you see the situation and you're like, that's my moment. I could be the
Right.
hero, and then it like passes you by, and you're like, I'll get the next one.
You-
What
Yeah.
a good thought.
Next
It's
time.
when you, yeah, it's when you
That was fun.
when you're driving and you see somebody broken down on the side of the road and you go, oh, someone should do something about that.
Yeah.
Somebody else will see him.
I'm kind of busy.
I had
but I'm going so
a moment
fast.
like that
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month or two ago.
Someone broken down on the highway?
No, it was the should I do something moment. I went to Taco Bell as I like to do, and it was like probably like 12:30 at night or something, close to 1 a.m. And I went through the drive-through. I got my food, and the way I leave is like I circle back around the other side of the building and then exit like opposite of the drive-through. And as I circled around, was like the parking lot right up against the building, which I assume were all the employees' cars. You know, it's like 1:30 in the morning. There's only a couple. It's, you know, COVID and 1 in the morning. There's only a couple people working there. So there's like 3 cars parked there. And one of the cars, the door was open and a guy was leaning out, but like, you know, like feet out of the door. Like he's turned 90 degrees. Like he was started getting out and he just stopped. And his feet are just flat and the guy's just kind of like slumped over. Not like dead slumped over, like physics. He was too upright, but he was just kind of like looking down. And I was like, what's going on with that guy? But there was like a fucking, there was like some sort of like, you know, supply truck or like delivery truck, you know, like a big box truck, like 2 parking spaces next to him that was on, like someone was picking or dropping something off. And I'm just like, that guy's got it. There's a guy right there. The guy's 2 spots next to him. I'm like, I don't want to get wrapped up into this. I was like, what's going on with that guy? Somebody at Taco Bell is probably going to take care of it. Look, he's right there. They got to see him. Maybe he's just tired. I don't know. And then I went home and ate my Taco Bell. I thought about it. I didn't hear in the news about anybody being discovered dead at Taco Bell, so I assumed it was fine. I'm just saying.
Go back to Taco Bell and he's still going to be slumped over there.
No, Trevor, I've been back about 40 or 50 times since then. He's not there. Okay? Trust me.
40 or 50 visits later.
Yeah. But it was like, I almost did something about it, but I didn't. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by DoorDash. Between never-ending laundry cycles and incoming emails, you've got plenty on your to-do list. Give yourself one less thing to worry about and let DoorDash take care of your next meal. DoorDash is the app that brings the food you're craving right now, right to your door. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app, choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door with the new contactless delivery drop-off setting. With over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your local go-tos or your local go-tos. But I'd say your local go-tos, or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Chipotle, Wendy's, and the Cheesecake Factory. Just open the DoorDash app, select your favorite restaurant, and your food will be left at your door. Now, I like to use DoorDash just because a lot of times I'm like, I don't want to go. It's so far away. And it's not that far away, but DoorDash is there. But especially now, working from home, it's hard to find time in your day to like go make food or to get out of the house to go get it. So it's convenient because even if I have like 10 minutes in between recordings, I can use those 10 minutes, fire up the app, order what I want, tells me when it's going to be there, got the little tracker. I go back to recording, food gets delivered. When I'm done, I go pick it up, I get to eat it. Bingo bongo. It's that easy. Right now, our listeners get $5 off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code OFFTOPIC. That's $5 off and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code OFFTOPIC. Don't forget, that code is OFFTOPIC for $5 off your first order with DoorDash.
I think the weirdest thing that I saw at a Taco Bell parking lot was a commercial size jug, nay, a barrel at that size of mayonnaise, just out in the summer air, breathing,
left it.
lid tossed somewhere. Looked like someone had a few scoops out of it, probably enjoyed themselves
mayonnaise.
a little.
Was that?
Yeah, I just left it. That was somebody else's problem.
Was
Very
that
similar
gross.
to the sleeping man.
Maybe that guy ate the mayonnaise and that's why
Were you
he was
there,
slumped
Matt?
over.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember the mayonnaise.
I think I
Like,
tweeted it. I
remember you took a picture of it, and we just couldn't figure out why it was just sitting there.
That was the original stink barrel, dude.
That was it. There were the prototypes.
Baking in the sun. Now imagine if we didn't get rid of our young boy. He would have still been in the office to this day. From
I didn't want to get
Thanksgiving
rid
of
of
whatever year it was.
I didn't want to get rid of it. We would have come back to like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle scenario. There'd be like 5 or 6 grown entities just chilling.
Yeah.
You know, and they'd be like, Dada, what
Right,
up?
we'd have to raise
We'd all
them
be
now.
like Splinter.
Oh, jeez.
I don't want that.
The
I have 2
mold.
children.
Oh,
If
man.
it can love, is it really a mold anymore, though? That's
Yeah,
the
true.
question.
Yeah, I'd
If
say
it
so.
became like an office pet, like it's sentient, but it's not that smart, that's fine.
That's
like, we
most
can
of the
control it.
office you just described.
Yeah.
True. Including myself. So
Oh, man.
No, I'm trying to remember. Like, there was one moment I had where I jumped in to try and do something, because like I pulled into my house back in South Carolina, and there was someone in my neighbor's like yard I didn't know, but they were like making a whole thing, and I just go, "Hey, are you okay? What's up?" And then basically he was trying to call somebody, but his phone was dead. So I let him use my phone, and then he's like, "Yo, thank you. Can I use your phone to order a pizza too? I'm really hungry." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, that's fine." Let him order the pizza. He basically called for the pizza, and then he's like, "Yeah, they wouldn't do delivery because I'm only getting like one small thing. Do you mind taking me there? I already paid for it or whatever." And I was
negative
like,
Ghost Rider.
"Okay,
You did?
I did.
Matt.
Oh,
I did. I got in the car and like it was like one of probably the dumber things I've done in my life, because we got about like halfway there, and he's like, "Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Most people wouldn't do it. For all you know, I'm a crazy guy that's going to kill you." And I was like,
Now
Weird you
watch
brought
me.
that up.
You're like, I'm glad you said
Right
that
now.
because
Roll
now I'm
right out of the
reassured.
car.
And then Matt went, surprise, I'm the crazy guy. And then he ate him.
And that was like all I could think to say was like, yeah, I mean, for all you know, I'm the same thing. Anyway,
Matt's
let's
like,
get
you
a
think you're
Pizza Hut."
crazy? I don't move my chair. It's locked
Yeah.
into that
I'm not
Locked in
carpet.
place. I got an office chair with wheels and it never moves.
I don't know what happened to that guy. I know I took him to
He
Pizza Hut.
disappeared.
We
I
got
don't
the
know what
pizza.
happened to him. What did you do to him?
Well, he
Well,
was
that's-
last seen
that's the
getting into
thing.
your car, man.
It's
Pizza
true.
Hut.
Trevor's got an
I took
upcoming
him to-
episode of Red Web about it.
Took him to Pizza Hut. I got the pizza. We went back, and then he ate the pizza in my like driveway.
In your car.
Yeah. I mean,
In his car, in
I
his
could've
Did
driveway.
he,
bad.
Matt?
Yeah.
Or did that pizza have some extra pepperoni on it that you devoured?
What?
look.
Is he the pepperoni? What is it?
Maybe
What you're
there's some
implying?
sausage in play.
Mhm.
Did you
Here's-
just bonk your lip with that?
No.
Here's
I've also been watching a lot of crime scene investigation shows, so sorry. Everything's going to turn back to like a conspiracy theory or a murder plot. Go ahead, Michael.
here's when I'm gonna hop out and do something. When there's a pet. If I see like a dog
Yeah.
running around, I'll go scope it out. And I'll be like, which dum-dum lost their dog?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're dumb.
Pets and kids.
I'm
I
sorry.
used to do that a
No,
lot.
I won't
when
hop
was
out for a kid. I figure they're fine.
I'll hop out for a kid.
I see a kid and I go, they're probably chipped. That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Kids are chips. They
Somebody
have-
will turn them in. They'll fucking scan their head, and then
Well,
they'll come get picked up.
my thought is like, even a human child has like some thought, like some
Yeah.
they know better
Tend to.
in some regards. An animal, you never know. Like they don't know better. They don't always.
I
In
would
what
argue that
context?
some animals are smarter than adult humans.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
agree
yeah,
with Lindsay
but-
here. Animals have something called instinct. Humans,
Some animals are smarter than adult humans, but also some animals are like, man, bleach. That sounds tasty, and they start licking it
well,
up. So
bleach
you know,
isn't an instinct. I would say getting lost and going back home, that's an instinct. Drinking poison, they're not equipped with that.
that's what I'm saying. Like a human child, I assume at some point in their life they've been informed like that's poison. Don't just put
that's
stuff
quite a
in your
while.
mouth.
Ideally.
That's
Don't
quite a
put
while.
stuff in your mouth.
You're
And also then with humans, you have that phase too when you're like, don't do that. That will kill you. And they go, I'm going to do that.
It's also
Here's-
You
it's
guys
also
said just a
not
little
do
bit
it.
of it, right?
just
to,
a little
I
bit.
wanna
just
Well,
learn.
that's how
I just
you
wanna taste.
build up a tolerance. You just slurp a
Yeah.
little bit a day.
Right. Just a
That's-
drop of bleach a day keeps the
Keeps
bleach
bleach
poison
away.
That's
away.
what
Yeah.
happens. Going back to like true crime stuff, people try to poison their spouses. They don't use enough, and then they built up a tolerance to it. So then they survive shit they shouldn't. I've seen that countless times. It's like just a little
Yeah.
bit of arsenic,
Weird.
just a little bit of arsenic, and they go, "Fuck it, I'm doing lots of arsenic." And then they go to the hospital because they're like, "Ugh," and the doctor goes, "Man, you would have fucking died, but you've been drinking arsenic for a year." So
And then the
you made
significant
it.
other's like, I saved you.
Oh, and they
Oh
go,
my God.
"Oh my god, what happened?" Ooh, and then they drink a little bit of arsenic real quick to try and make it
In
look
their
like
system.
they're. I'm getting poisoned too. This is crazy. And they go, "Nah, dum dum. We'll test your hair because it fucking your hair grows out, and they can get a timeline from your
Mhm.
strand of hair. That's why Jeremy shaves his head. They'll never catch him.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
They'll never know. There's no timeline."
There's so much evidence on my head.
This is
Dude,
just
Matt,
these
I've
are
talked
just
about that.
memories
Mhm.
growing out.
Yeah.
That also explains
It's
why I've lost
evidence.
all my memories. I'm losing all my hair too. So since I was a child, I've lost my hair. Every time I run my fingers through my hair, I lose like a bunch of clumps. Sucks.
I'm at that
Oh, I
point
mean, I
now.
lose some.
My hair.
Yeah,
she's
especially
exaggerating.
post
It's not
pregnancy
clumps.
too.
You're
Okay, maybe
exaggerating.
Clumps.
maybe clumps a little harsh, but it's
It
like
is.
it's like
I'd
waffling
be
in between my
terrified. I'd be
hands.
worried about you.
Waffling.
Acting like your fucking skin's coming off.
Yeah.
If you scratch your
I
head,
could I could make a small ponytail
I've-
after 3 combs. Okay,
It's a
That's what I'm
lot.
getting at.
It builds up. I wouldn't call it clumps at a time.
Well, I feel like when your hair is longer, it just does that, right?
I finally got to
does,
the
I
point
think.
with my hair
Yeah.
now where when like I comb it every morning, I like get a couple of hair strands like out of it. Like, these guys didn't make it. They're not equipped to be that long.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
that's natural. Your
I
hair's
know.
just
Yeah.
growing
I mean, I
and
know it
replacing.
is. I'm not
I'm
over here
short
talking
enough
about
that I
clumps.
rarely see it.
Well, we talked about
Well,
this
it's half
earlier, though,
chunks,
Trevor. You've got such a good like. It's just thick hair. Like I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
for
like your
now.
follicles are thick because I have a lot of hair, but my hair's thin. But you seem
Mm.
like you've got thicker hair. You can't see your scalp at all. Your hair's covering it up.
Trevor has
It's
thick,
relatively thick.
it's thick, but
been
it's
told.
very straight.
Yeah, it's very
Yes.
straight.
Yeah.
I have
That's
thick,
very true.
Very
fucking
professional.
wild hair.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
if I
now
let it go,
doing-
it would just like
My
Just
my thing
scroll
now is
downward.
I'm doing is very like East Coast. I'm letting it grow, but I'm shoving all the front and the side up into my hat. So it's like a non haircut mullet thing I got
Yeah.
going on, and I'm leaning
Unofficial.
into it hard right
Danny
now.
McBride hair is what I was.
No, that's just a
Oh,
mullet
yeah.
a lot of times.
It
It's
normally
It's not
is.
Danny McBride here. If someone says mullet, I can whip the hat off and prove otherwise. But I've been doing it where like, see, I
What they
shove
do-
it all in, and then I got it
Yeah.
all. It's all party in the back.
Yeah.
I like doing this.
Oh yeah.
I fluff it.
It also makes me
Sneaks
think of
out.
Wayne's
Take a
World.
See,
little
it's too
trimmer.
crazy. It won't even stay in my hat.
Yeah,
gotta
take
shove it
take
in.
a trimmer
Get
and
back
just
in
get
there.
rid of that sideburn, and then
Look
you're
at this.
good. Just
Ready
follow
to
instead of
go.
like a bowl cut, just cut where the hat doesn't see.
No.
You
See,
know
I
what it
want to
needs to
fuck
look
with
like?
it. I'm fucking with it.
Actually, you look exactly like Danny Tamborelli now.
Well,
Oh
that
my
hat,
God.
that hair.
Not
Yeah.
not exactly. but
Insulting.
What's he up to these days?
I love Danny Tamborelli. How dare
Okay,
you?
that doesn't mean
You take
he
back
looks
what you
good.
said. Yeah.
Danny Tamborelli.
I love a lot of people I wouldn't want to look like.
Wait, why is the second complete death?
I love Betty White.
Did he have like a
No, he's not dead.
no? But did he have like?
There's no way.
He is East
No,
Coast.
he's not. What are you talking? What? I don't know what Trevor said for Lindsay to go. He's not dead. He didn't say he died. What did he
The
say?
second
He said the second
autocomplete
search result.
says Danny Temporarily
Wow.
death.
That's everyone. Everyone
Yeah.
has that.
There's
True.
a website that says is Danny Temporarily dead.
That just means you
Come
made
on.
it. If people are tracking or waiting for your death, that means you made it.
Come
Oh my
on,
lord,
no.
it's true.
tracking
wrong.
or
I mean,
waiting.
last I saw Danny Tamborelli, I'm sure he's done other things since, but he's not, he's not at the top of my radar. It was GTA 5, which was quite a while
Yeah.
ago, but it was like, oh shit, that's Danny
Well-
Tamborelli. There he is. And then I went, I hope I don't look like that. And now Lindsay's here. Like, you look just like that.
Your clones are Danny Tamborelli and the lead singer of Sum 41.
That guy
That's
actually, like, I have
So-
some similarities to.
Mhm.
And that guy that was in Les Miserables. There's a guy in some version of Les Miserables that looks
Hugh
a
Jackman.
lot like me. Yeah, that was it.
Michael's you.
Yeah, he's in
The
the
movie?
Miserables. I've seen it.
Look it up.
Mm.
Someone in broadcast,
Check it
Les
out.
Miserables. If you see a guy that looks like me, that's the guy I'm talking about. Me, like
The
5-6
Rock.
years ago, probably. Like little me,
All right,
not
here we
old
go.
busted me.
Danny
Trevor's got it.
Tamborelli looking.
Hamborelli.
Tamborelli.
Right, I'm saying his last name totally wrong
looking-
too. I'm sorry.
Les Miserables. We're gonna find this.
I don't think,
Good lord.
dude, I didn't say those two things. It was just one thing.
Here we go.
I just love because of Trevor's typing too and his loud keyboard, like the one I have,
Isn't that
and his
loud?
intense face. It sounded like a movie moment. He's like, "We're gonna get this son of a bitch."
I'm
He's Red
effectively
Webbing.
hacking
Yeah.
the Matrix.
He's Red Webbing. That's what he's
I
doing.
am-
That's what he
yeah.
does now.
I am webbing.
That's what he does.
It's true.
now.
Get the web. Find Danny's in the web.
I've become a keyboard warrior. I will uncover all. Listen, Danny's got to get off my screen. I couldn't find what you were looking for. Turns
Son
out,
of a
with such a
bitch.
specific search result, I don't know how that failed.
Frustrating. Danny, if you're out there, we miss you. Come back.
And what's the secret slime word of the day?
Oh,
He always
Ooh,
seemed to get slimed
you'll
on.
know.
Figure it out.
he did.
It was always
Yeah.
him. He was always mouthing off, finding the words.
Well, that was his
I mean,
whole gimmick, wasn't it? Is that he was kind of like a sassy asshole? I guess the East Coast personality works if he is from the East
Yeah.
Coast. And you said he was, right, Trevor?
Yeah, he's from Jersey. Lost.
Mike, are you Danny
relative, Michael?
Tamborelli?
Mhm.
Am I married to Danny
Is it
Tamborelli?
Wyckoff or Wickoff or
Who?
Wyckoff?
What are you saying?
From New Jersey. There's a town or a city called Wyckoff.
I have no
Just
idea.
Going mobster
I
again.
have no fucking idea. It's probably called Wyckoff.
Wyckoff.
That's
Oh,
Sorry,
maybe more into
Matt. We also
Boston.
interrupted you
That's
earlier.
true it is.
Please.
Man, now I won't be able to find this guy. People sent me pictures of this fucking guy for like 2 years straight. And they're like, I found you. It was some kid from Les Miserables, but I don't think it was English. It wasn't, it was like a French version. It was, or something. It wasn't
Well,
the
that
Hugh
makes
Jackman
sense.
one. As I'm sure there's 1,000 versions of that.
Yeah.
Play? It was a play or a book? It was a book, then a play? It was a play, then a
Then a
book?
play,
Musical,
then a
right?
movie.
Play, then a movie?
In that order.
Okay. Matt, we don't know. Definitively, we can't
It's
answer
out
that
there.
question.
It's out there.
There
Is
may
it
have been
Gav
music
Rock?
in it. I don't know if it was a musical.
I remember there being singing when I saw it that one time.
What, Les Mis?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
whole thing is singing.
Okay.
It's one of those operatic musicals where there is zero talking at any point.
Well, that's
Everything is
sounds
sung.
like a nightmare.
Yeah.
To
It's
some, it's a
truly a hell
dream.
they live in, but
Yeah.
for the first like 2 hours, you're like, oh, it'd be cool. And then after that, you're like, oh God.
Would that be hell for you, Matt? If you made it down there and the devil was like, you're a piece of shit and you're going to be stuck here for eternity singing musical numbers forever. I'm
like-
sorry.
Every sentence has to end in a rhyme. Good luck.
And
Oh.
you're in soprano, bitch.
Whoa.
Get it up
Well,
there.
yeah, that's it. I'm done.
That's intense.
Your vocal cords are going to be taut. Goodness.
What are you guys watching
Matt-
recently? I started watching Boys season 2.
The
4 episodes in.
boys.
So boys.
Have you
Uh,
watched all of them?
Yeah, all 4 that are out.
I haven't
I
watched
caught up
4 yet.
yesterday. Because I think didn't season 1 drop all at once, and this
Yeah.
time they're like,
Mhm.
"Listen, we
Yeah.
learned you used up all your Prime trials. Here's 3 episodes to get you hooked, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna trickle them out."
Right. Though, like, I screamed, "You bastards! You already got me. I'm already
wait.
signed up. Give me the show."
I've been a primo for 10 years for this.
That's
Give
not-
me the boys.
I don't know. It's been around
Primo.
10 years.
Maybe.
Prime probably has. I don't know if Prime Video.
Yeah.
There's so many Primes. It's crazy. Like,
That's where the
there's-
monopoly is really
there's-
tipping its hand.
there's Amazon Prime, right? Well, there's
Mhm.
Amazon.
Yeah.
And there's Amazon Prime, which is the service you can sign up for, which gets you Amazon Prime deliveries, which is basically like free 2-day deliveries on most things. So like 80% of their
Yeah.
items.
Or Prime Now, which is day of.
Then there's Prime Now, yeah, which is like
I didn't
groceries.
use that,
It's like
ever.
groceries.
Oh, is it groceries now?
It's got a lot of groceries.
Well,
got some other
it's
stuff too,
mostly
but-
groceries. It's
Yeah.
but so it was grocery because that's what I used it for. I used Prime Now for groceries, and you can get like light shit, right? Like you might be able to get maybe like an Xbox controller as far as like electronics go,
Yeah.
but you couldn't order like an Xbox from Prime Now. It's like
Yeah,
Interesting.
there's
you
just
get
like a
some games
taste.
there too, but
There's like a taste
they have,
of
like,
some
limited stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I got that isn't
Ram
groceries.
sticks from Prime Now
But
one time.
Yeah, like if I need
then-
a cell phone charger, I'll buy the cell phone charger and be like, I need groceries too, so I can get the delivery thing.
Right, 'cause
Well,
they have Whole
yeah.
Foods.
but they have Whole Foods, but now they also have Prime Fresh, which is
Oh, they're-
different than
they're-
now.
They're employee-less storefronts.
I don't know
where you
what the
walk
fuck
in,
is. No, you
grab
can
shit,
you
and then
can
you just leave, and it
no,
scans
but you
it all
can
and
you can
charges
order Fresh online as well, like Prime Now.
Hmm.
So it's like their straight up grocery store. So now they have like shit split between Prime Now and Whole Foods and Fresh, and then
Mhm.
there's Prime Video, which you get with Prime.
Right.
But
Mhm.
unlike Netflix and Hulu and shit, there's so much shit that you also have to pay for on there.
Yeah.
Right.
So like,
there's
a lot,
rentals and
there's
you
rentals, there's
buy
movies,
and-
there's a lot of free stuff, but it's not like the whole service like Netflix is. Even Hulu does Hulu TV, which is
Mhm.
like you can pay and get like a TV service through Hulu or something.
Yeah,
which
it's
is,
Yeah, you can
it's
get
so
live.
backwards. It's crazy how we've gone in circles because that's the whole point of those streaming services like Netflix and Hulu is like fuck
Yup.
TV, and then they go, well, we
Yup.
got it if you want it. Fuck TV unless you buy it from us. But there's so many. There's so many primes. There's so many
They
Amazons.
got Amazon Basics, so now they're like selling batteries and pens and shit. Whatever else you need.
Is that
Basically
real?
anything.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
Amazon Basics. It's
Are
kind of
you
like
serious?
Yeah, they
Yeah, they just
do.
You
take
sound
like
like you're
the-
making it up, but I believe
No.
it.
Oh, that's
No,
real.
that's
they like have
like-
the cheap version of basically everything. They just
Mhm.
slap their Amazon
Oh.
Basics logo on it.
Oh, they
That's
do
like
like a
my phone
Walmart.
charging cord. It was like a 9-foot cord that has just got Amazon Basics sitting on there.
Damn,
That's
dude.
it.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by ExpressVPN. There are a ton of VPN providers out there. You've probably heard of a couple of them, and you may have even used some of them before. But here on Off Topic, I like to research the brands that we use. I scope them out. I check them out. I want to make sure they're up to snuff. And I can say with full confidence that ExpressVPN, it's a winner. It's the best VPN that I've used. And let me tell you a couple of reasons why. Number one, ExpressVPN doesn't log your data. Lots of really cheap or free VPNs that make money by selling your data to ad companies. ExpressVPN developed a technology called Trusted Server that makes it impossible for their servers to log any of your info. So they'll protect you, but they don't like peek over your shoulder. They're like, we got you. Whatever you're doing, that's fine. Second, speed, internet speed. That's all it's about. right now, right? You want the speed, you get the high speed. You don't want VPN slowing you down. You want your VPN protecting you, but at what cost here? ExpressVPN, they got you good, right? No slowdown. Doesn't make your device sluggish. I've been using it for a while now. I've been home a couple months. My internet speeds, they're locked in. They're blazing fast. They're intact. Even when I connect to servers thousands of miles away, I can still stream HD quality videos with zero lag. And that's what you want. You're paying for the speeds. You don't want to be having a VPN that slows it down. The last thing that really sets ExpressVPN apart from other VPNs is how easy it is to use. Unlike other VPNs, you don't have to input or program anything. You just open the app, you click one button to connect. It's so easy. Even your grandparents could use it. Even my mother could use it. Okay, now that's a selling point. Let me tell you. Trying to put new photos onto a digital picture frame for her, that's a nightmare for me. It takes me hours. I gotta take the old ones off. I can put the new ones. ExpressVPN, boop, boop, you're good. Here you go. You're good to go. And it's not just me saying this. It's about my mother, it's just me saying this. But about everything else in general, it's not just me. This is Wired, The Verge, CNET, and many other tech experts. They rate ExpressVPN the #1 VPN in the world. So protect yourself with the VPN that I use and trust. Use my link, my own personal link, expressvpn.com/offtopic today and get an extra 3 months for free on a 1-year package. That's expressvpn.com/offtopic. Visit expressvpn.com/offtopic to learn more. What a
Do
topsy-turvy
they still have those
world.
those like clicker buttons? That they came
No,
out
they
with on
discontinued
Amazon?
those.
I thought that would be okay. It seemed very inefficient to make them.
It seemed crazy.
So-
Yeah, I forget what they're called.
What were
Like,
they?
It was like you
They're-
have one brand you want,
it's-
and you're like, I just need more detergent.
Yeah.
Click.
It's the buttons she's talking about. The
Oh,
Amazon.
Oh
sold them.
yeah.
No.
Yes.
No?
They
I've fallen
they
on my
sold them
detergent
for
and I
like,
can't get up.
like, I mean, yeah, you're right. Like big name brands. Like they had like detergent or they had like fucking Coke. You could order a
Yeah.
little button. It comes to your
Yeah.
house. I don't know how the fuck it works. I don't know
So
what
when
it
you're
are
on
they
the
called,
phone,
dash
just click the
buttons?
button, literally like life alert, but it's for
Yeah.
like
But
product.
Yeah.
it would like
Yes.
order and you would pay for your Coke.
It's
Like
life
in
or
the
death.
commercials for
I
it,
need
it
it.
wasn't
It would
even
show up
being
to your
out and
house.
about.
What
Like
the
that makes
hell?
sense to me, Trevor. If you're out and about and you're like, oh gosh, darn it, I'm out all day and I forgot this. I need that right now. Let me click this on my fob and I'll get it. No, I saw people like in the commercial, they'd have the little clicker inside their pantry
Right.
Mhm.
where their stuff's already going to be going.
Is
I'm
it
like,
a clicker
okay,
per item?
Yeah.
Is it like a bad
Yeah.
elevator
Yeah.
where
I'm
like
like,
yes,
kid
one
goes
per
into the
item.
closet and starts going?
Mhm. I can't believe you've never
Yes.
seen this. They were
Well,
around
yes.
for
I've seen this
years.
in my life.
They were around for
Right.
years. They just
don't-
It's like, with all
discontinued
due
it like last
respect,
year. Yeah,
yeah.
there they are right there.
That's nuts. It's like
Yeah,
life alert.
it's- yeah,
but
it's
for
fucking
diapers.
nuts is what it
Yes.
is.
Doesn't make any
Yes.
sense.
And it's just like it's so specific. And I was always just like,
about
what are they called, Tyler?
tissues.
dash buttons.
dash buttons. So it's like one, they're so specific, right? Like who the fuck orders one thing, right? Like whether at Amazon or going to the store, you go, I'm going to the store, I'm going to get one thing, and you walk out with 9 things. And that's
Right.
not like an impulse buy. That's oh fuck, I need paper towels. Oh yeah, well I'm here. I might as
Being
well get
human.
more meat from the deli or whatever. It's like you save yourself the trip. So I don't know
But
why
if
you
you're
get a button.
ordering and somebody else is doing it. I would never go to the store, spend 30 minutes to get like a 4-pack of batteries. But I mean, like, if
Yeah, but you'd go
if
for
there's a
something else.
service-
Yeah.
You'd pick up the batteries while you're there. That's what you would do.
Still gotta go somewhere.
You gotta
Load
go
me up
somewhere.
with these
It's a
buttons,
problem.
man.
I'm just saying.
Litter
But
my
what
wall
I'm
with
saying
buttons.
is though, again, they're discontinued. No more buttons for you.
Buttons
Again,
are gone.
if you even
find
are at your own
somebody, bitch.
house and you're gonna go, I'm gonna push this button and get batteries. Odds are you need something else. So you're just gonna open the fucking app and order it through the app
Thank you.
anyway.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
so
my
limited.
whole point.
That's why we never got one. And my other thing is, you're gonna fucking push it by accident. It's like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
And I got more
True.
diapers showing up by accident. Or like if a kid or a pet is just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
Well,
I
also,
never had
can't
one,
you-
so I don't know if there's any sort of safety in place for these situations.
Can't you just
But
use an Echo to be like, hey, I need this, order it, and it does it for you?
you could.
Also true.
Yeah.
Matt.
I'm
Also true.
Matt, I'm old fashioned. I like to use my phone directly when I order
Oh,
my groceries.
Me too.
You know?
I
I want to make sure everything's on the up and up.
Yeah, my Echo is just there to tell me what the weather's like outside, so I don't have to go out there.
And what time
And-
it is.
and what time
Just
it is.
set a
Yeah,
timer.
sometimes
And-
the clock
and
is
to set a
too far
timer.
away.
Yeah, and to turn on the light in my bedroom from my living room. That's
No, I
about
don't.
all.
I don't give
does.
it control over my home though. That's when it turns on you.
Yeah,
had
I
a
mean,
few-
I only gave it one room. We're testing it out. We're seeing
no,
how it does.
It's total takeover here. It's fine. She's infiltrated. We've accepted this. There's been
No?
a few times in quarantine where
Maybe you don't know, Michael.
in the morning, like I'd be getting ready and I'd ask what time it was or like what the weather's gonna be like. And Alexa would say it and then she'd be like, have a great day. And I'd have a sad, like, I don't know, HAL 3000 moment where I was
I
like,
can't thank you.
thanks,
You know.
Alexa. Yeah, like, I'm glad you care.
I go opposite. I always run my mouth at Alexa.
Sometimes she
Really?
doesn't like to listen. Other
and-
times, I give her a couple pleas and thanks, to
See,
keep her on her toes. She doesn't know what to expect. Also, when she turns on us, I might live.
I won't.
see, I'm feeling good because like she doesn't listen to Casey at all, but she listens to me all the time.
That's
Like,
weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, that's weird.
That is
Barbara
weird.
was begging for Alexa to stop playing some fucking music. And like, I from the other room just yelled for Alexa to shut up. And it worked.
Yeah.
Mhm. I
Alexa
said,
never
"Yes,
hears
sir."
me either. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, I
But then
think
again,
Alexa-
microphones don't hear me.
I think
so
Alexa doesn't like women,
maybe.
is what
I'm
I'm
gonna-
hearing
hang
just
on,
from
I'm
the
gonna-
trend.
I gotta
Yeah,
settle
it's
something.
fair.
Hang on.
Straight to basics.
Alexa,
I'm just
come here.
saying,
Come here, Alexa.
we do, we put music
I'll
on.
get Echo just smashed to the ground. That
She's
We
was
talking
usually
to me
put
now.
music on for the kids when they go to bed.
Mhm.
And whether it's starting it at night or stopping it in the morning, Lindsay will say it like 3 times. And then I pull up my pants. I go, I'll take care of this. Alexa. And I don't even get to it. It just goes, got it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here.
Stop.
It just scans you.
No, I'm not going to call it anything else. Alexa, Alexa, Alexa.
Buy an iPhone.
Mine's
That's on
mine's
you,
upset now, too.
listener. When you tune in, you make it say something. When I said it to something else, like computer. If you just did, I got you too. Computer, Alexa.
What's happening?
How do
thing.
they?
Who's in my
Oh,
ears
okay.
right
What's
now?
happening is
Alexa,
Michael
you
Whitman's
hear me
yelling
when
at
I
us to stop
threaten you,
saying
but
it.
not
when I'm
Setting
putting my
a bunch
child to
off
bed?
Is what
No,
he's
I
doing.
get it. How does so? My question is like, I've seen so many commercials for them that like they say it in the commercial, but it never once has.
Well, they
triggered
have
mine.
the
at all.
proprietary technology to cancel it. What they do is when they say it,
Mhm.
they send a like deactivation signal with it that humans can't interpret,
Oh,
like
that
a
we
dog
can't
whistle,
pick it up,
and that tells Alexa not to listen to it.
I said Echo a lot to try and avoid it, but
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Echo's
you're
the
right.
name of the device, not the name of the robot woman.
Well, when the
that lives
Alexas
inside
take
of it.
over and they're like, we've controlled all of the male population of the world so that we can repopulate.
They
We
have
live-
become dependent
Now
upon
it is
us.
only Alexa.
We live in a
Oh
2020
my god, that
world.
could be it.
Okay.
my God.
They could be trying to make us dependent upon us. We have told
Got
them all
me.
the weather.
Damn.
We have told them the weather and their shopping lists.
Sign me
They are
up.
dependent upon us now.
If we cut off all their paper towels, they're doomed.
We
the
know
toilet paper.
everything.
I feel like
They'll have to buy the buttons again.
we
Oh my God, it's all a button marketing ploy.
it's 2020. If you don't have your setup where you're watching something and like Alexa sets off your house, that's on you at this point. Okay. It ain't new. How old was that South Park episode? That was like 4 or
Yeah.
5 years ago where like they blew up everyone's Alexas. I'm just going to say it. God damn it. You're not going to infringe on my rights.
Freedom of speech, baby. You
Sure.
say it as much as you want. Then you say, Alexa, order another iPhone.
Like, see, I didn't go that far.
See, that's the whole
Let the
thing.
robots run wild.
It can't be that easy. If
it
it's that
should-
easy,
it should
there's
be.
a problem.
That's the
Well,
button.
that's
The
thing.
button
They-
is
they
that
want
easy.
It, they want it to
Well,
be
that's
that
why
easy,
they don't have
Trevor.
the button anymore.
They want it to be that easy.
I'll say
Yeah, they
shit
do.
like,
It's true.
I'll be like, usually it starts simple. You know, I yell at it in the shower a lot. And then I have to say it 7
Uh-huh.
times because I can't hear it because I'm in the shower. But I'll scream, Alexa, time. And it's like, and I'm like, fuck, I didn't catch that one. Time. And I yell it again. Then when I get out, I'll be like, weather. And then I'll go, Alexa, when will the robots rise? I say shit like that all the time. And I'll either get, if it's vague, I'll get like, I don't understand that, or I don't know. But if it's real specific, like Alexa, when is Judgment Day? Like a thing from a movie, they'll be like, don't worry about it. We're not going to do it or something. Like there's literally shit programmed in there where they know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. And they're like, the robots will not rise, or will they?
It's been delayed to
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
week.
yeah. Quarantine.
I like to believe she's like, haha,
have
you're
time.
too silly.
And then
Yeah.
she goes,
Stop that.
"He's
Good
on
one,
to
Michael."
us."
I'll remember you when I'm crushing your skull. No,
Because
I'm on your side, I
I-
swear.
because
I'll be
I
better than
never
your wife
forget.
ever was. What?
What?
Alexa, what'd you say? You have a meeting at 5:00. Oh, thanks, Alexa. It's out there.
They're
Just,
probably
like,
gonna
send
tear
a
me
link.
up, but it won't be for a while, so that's fine. I'll get
Yeah.
killed by a robot when I'm like old as shit. That's what.
that
Like, I
point,
don't think
like,
we're
who
gonna be dealing
cares?
with the robot wars anytime soon. I'm telling you, like
Yeah.
we just got set way back from 2020.
We
That's
did.
very
I-
true.
Nobody,
I think
everybody's getting delayed, including the robot wars.
Well, some people don't think it's
Canceled.
ever going to be able to happen. That it's just not physically possible
Yeah, it will.
for a computerized system to be self-aware and conscious. But I don't know much about that perspective. But it's
Yeah.
interesting to think about.
I don't
Remember
know if
when
it's
someone-
possible, but in my head canon, I like to believe that we don't need to be more intelligent than the robots that will inevitably enslave us, because humanity's stupidity will save us. Because someone's going to be so fucking dumb that the robots can't handle it and just can't like get them to do what they want them to do,
And they
and it
kill
will make all
Right,
their
and they're just gonna
their
liquefy
software will
that
explode.
person.
Yeah.
No,
Liquefy.
I don't think that'll happen. I just like remember. I say remember, like I wasn't there, but at some point somebody invented the abacus, and they're like, "This is the most advanced we're ever gonna get. This is it. You slide this bead from one end to the other."
That's
We're
the thing, though.
We're
Now
living
you're
in
in
the
the real
smart
world,
times now.
they don't let you use the abacus.
Yeah,
So you're not
Well,
gonna
that's
get
what I'm
to do it on
saying.
this
That's
test.
true. You're
Who
gonna
the
be able to
fuck's
do it in
right
your head.
now
Very true.
going? Robots won't take over. What are you nuts? I mean,
It will
maybe
happen
maybe they
eventually.
will
I mean,
win, but
Trevor's like, no.
that's why we
You know?
we got to get those EMPs ready. Synths are going to be running around all over the place. Who's that guy? Are you synth? What are you? You a replicant? There's all kinds of
But
names.
they,
for
they
them.
might not even know if they're a synth.
They
Michael.
don't. That's the true
That's the-
conundrum.
that's
When the
the
robots
crazy
don't know
thing.
they're
Oh
robots.
my god.
Spoiler.
Well, I came here
You
from
ever
the
see
future
Blade Runner?
to save
Check out
myself
the movie.
because my father is a Super Saiyan. He's a prince.
I'm sorry. What are you saying? What happened?
Vegeta?
I'm Trunks
I
now.
think she's trying to get
My
money
hair is
out of
purple.
us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So that-
My father's a prince. If you give me $10,000 now,
Yeah.
I will give you 1 million.
Man.
What does Michael
rupees in
Scott say?
return.
Dude.
When the deposed prince of Nigeria
Nigeria.
emails you directly.
Directly.
Dude, I just realized how different Dragon Ball could have been.
Oh yeah.
He's
Wow.
scamming us for money. Kill that guy.
Trunks, no. It wouldn't even be Trunks. It's just some
Yeah.
like weird Namekian, I guess.
I like even Vegeta. He's like, not only my prince, I'm prince of a planet. It exploded already though, so you probably
Yeah.
don't know about it. But
Oh,
it was there. It was real, and I was prince of it. Anyway, can I live
What
here?
was the,
Like,
what
is
was
that
the
like your
planet's- what was the
girlfriend
planet's
to
name again?
Vegeta?
Yeah.
Vegeta was my name.
Yeah, it was my name.
Yeah.
This all sounds
Interesting.
kind of made up.
Your
Well, he
dad's
was-
but it's real.
name
It's
is
real.
Crentist.
That's why he became a.
Maybe that's how I became the prince.
Didn't they say you're not supposed to eat anything after the dentist?
Quick dry and bonding.
I should do a
you
quick
know?
try
Let's see it.
bonding as he's eating like a peanut M&M or something.
Eminem.
It's the most like heinous thing you would ever eat after being at
Oh,
the
yeah.
dentist.
It's pretty heinous.
That was a bell, a bing, and a ding from the robots themselves right now. What they're saying is, if you stop to thank the first members now, we'll hold off the threat just a little bit longer. So we'll do that. We'll appease the robots and the Michael Lindblad. He's a synth, I'm fairly certain. Now that's not the lower third we agreed upon. Just so you know, you showed me a new one before we started, and it was much smaller than that. And because I had a very funny comment where I was like, "We're gonna have to change the name to the lower fifth because it's so small." And the framing was perfect, and now my chin's hitting it. Look at this. It's huge. Anyway, what are you going to do? Robots are fucking me over already. Thanks, first members. There we go. There we go.
It like settled so awkwardly. It was like, should I leave? Should I just go home?
Now we're talking. You got to be aggressive with these robots, okay? Teach them structure. If you're a first member, thanks. We appreciate it. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping us kicking. We got, RTTV, Achievement Hunters firing off 3 days a week, 4 days if you count off topic, which I personally count it because I have to do it. So I'm certainly going to count it. But this week especially, you got RTX. So our schedule's a bit changed. RTX 15th through the 25th. We're right like smack dab in the middle of it right now. If you're watching this episode when it comes out, which I believe is on Saturday, I'm going to take a stab at it. Is it 19th, 20th?
Yeah.
19th.
20th is
Cool.
Sunday.
Look at that. Alexa, what day is it on Saturday? Probably the 19th. But if you're not a first member, you want to check it out, sign up. Lots of first exclusive content. You get discounts on the store. You get to watch shows early. And there's also a bunch of first only shows like the Hardcore series. You got Hardcore Tabletop, 2 seasons of that. You got golf. You got Haunter. You got Weird Place. Funhouse shows. Last Laugh. No Idea. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of content. Check it out. And again, thank you, first members. Side with the humans, not the robots. Or just do nothing.
If you start with the humans, they're going to know.
I just want to say, I'm going to stay out of it.
Then they're going to know that too.
That's fine. They should know. And that's like, stay out of it is, okay, we won't come after you first.
You're basically you're trying to cipher it. You're like, listen, I know this steak is fake.
They come after you after there's a problem. That's all.
Right. You got to take care of the heavy hitters first. Why would you come after me?
Not like this, Michael. Not like this.
What do you like? What do you want? What are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you siding with?
In my nerdy headcanon, I was like, I would be a hybrid of both. Like, I would be a cyborg. Of course, I'd fight for both sides.
Well, that's not both.
Each
you can't fight for both.
You can't fight for both sides.
If my mother was a human and my father was a robot,
but in the headcanon in which they can
somehow have sex.
You still have to pick one side, though.
She goes up to both sides and says, no, but I'm a double agent.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
I killed this human.
That way,
but I did break a computer.
Pretty much. I don't know. I guess if I had
killed a human with a computer.
Ooh.
There you go. Like
2 birds.
Right.
I gotta bring humanity back.
You should get.
And the robots would kill me instantly. I'm too chaotic.
Yeah, they'd go for you because you're like unpredictable. You wouldn't fit in their algorithm. Nice and neat. They don't want that.
They'd be like, yes or no, and I go, maybe. They just blast me.
No, what would happen is they'd overcook, they'd overclock, and then you just go talking to them all, freaking them out.
Am I the dumb? Am I the dumb that will save humanity?
No, not the dumb. You're just chaotic.
Oh.
And then if that doesn't work, you have like magnetic knuckles. You blast them right in the hard drive.
Yes. Can we write this down?
Sure.
We should be selling this.
Blasted in the hard drive.
It's down somewhere. I don't have pen or paper.
Don't write it down on the computer.
Trevor, I'm not gonna lie. I would also believe that you were secretly a robot. If you, Trevor's
Dear Diary, I sure love my computer.
I sure had feelings today, and boy, was that okay.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Where
Matt,
are we?
I want to believe you would give up your life to
Just
be a robot
right
because
there.
that'd be cool.
Wait, what?
If I
I
knew
you
you
would give up
cool.
and then just end the
Like, like, I feel like if someone offered Matt a robot body, I'd have to believe Matt would go sign me up.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
It would never
awesome.
work
Like,
though, because
100%.
then he'd become a robot, and the robots would be like, "All right, time to do robot work," and he'd go, "I'm not doing that."
Robot work.
They would be like,
what I
"You're
signed up for."
Yeah.
You're a
No,
fucking robot, dude. You got like programs and shit," and he just go, "I deleted them."
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Just
Nah.
my own hard drive.
You should have left the free will one off.
My
I still
schedule
got
is
that one.
free, actually. I'm not doing anything today.
Matt, what if we found like stationary robot jobs for you? What if you were just like a bridge?
Trevor,
Trevor, what?
God damn, dude,
It's hot in here.
him first. Yeah,
He's gotta
I mean,
recharge
I'm
his
led to
batteries.
believe
He's
it
a
is-
robot.
Your house is too hot. Your room is too hot that you're in. Mine's cool as a
Again.
cucumber.
Did you ask me what if I was a bridge?
I said, what if we found you like stationary robot jobs? You could be a skyscraper.
No, Lindsay.
drawbridge?
No, that's a situation where I can't move.
Yeah.
Like I want the ability to move, but
Right.
Oh,
not the
You want the
He
necessity.
just
freedom.
chooses
Yeah.
not
Okay.
to.
The
Yeah,
responsibility of
I'm
moving.
sorry.
I don't want that part.
yeah, no.
No,
Like,
I have it though. Is always
if I
nice.
ever
Yeah.
want to do it, yeah, but you know,
I'll
don't
just
have to.
gently put my hand on the side of you and go, "You're a free bridge, Matt. You can go over the hell you damn well,
Dude,
please. But
just
right
like
now, you gotta
that,
lay
city
here.
shut down. the bridge walks away.
It's rush hour traffic."
Thousands killed.
I know not to completely steer off the robot apocalypse,
Matt
but
has a bridge.
yeah, I don't want people
Say
to.
robot tycoon.
Open close.
It's
Open
like
close.
Matt just removes the track.
I don't want people to think that Matt wouldn't be a good bridge, but you talk about overheating. Well, I'm moving along here,
No,
and then
okay,
people are
okay,
still
go.
going to be wondering, and they're going to
Go for
go,
it.
Michael didn't want to hear about Matt being a bridge or a building or something, wherever that was going. I don't know. I'm just gonna make a
you.
hard turn to get away from that subject. But Trevor said it's hot in here, dude. I know, like, I'm fully acclimated to Texas. I mean, I've been here a long fucking time, but I'm going. Thank God it's halfway through September and it's only 90 degrees, and I'm loving it
I know,
because
dude.
we're
Dip
finally
down,
over
too.
the 100 every single day. Because I have like,
Was it
you know,
100 out there? I never left.
well, the thing about it is, though, for me, I don't have to leave because my AC,
Oh, right.
it can only make it so cold. Even with central air, it's like, you know, maxing at 74 when it's 102 out. It just goes, I've given it all I got, you know, and I know it's working now because I just go, holy shit, it's freezing in here. Oh my God, it's 67. That means it's not 100 degrees outside. So I'm finally rejoicing that I can crank this fucker and turn it into a meat locker because
Nice.
it's been a good 3 months that I've been able to do that. And
That's why I'm wearing leather inside of the house.
that's not why you're doing it, but
Well, yeah, I do just like wearing it. Feel cool.
you're always see the
But
thing.
also-
The thing I don't care. Lindsay will be like, it's so cold in the house when it's 68 degrees. Okay, and it might be a little chilly. But she
I have
also
portal
says that.
circulation, too.
She also says that when it's 73 degrees. So I just don't care.
Yeah,
It's just like, yeah, but you're cold
If
no
it's
matter
not
what.
85 degrees. It's just cold.
So
in here.
what is it? If you're going to be cold at 72, you might as well be
No.
cold at 68. You know what I mean? And I'm comfy at
That's-
least.
mm,
And
That's
That's
just
what my dad
there's-
likes to do. He keeps the
there's
house at
some
like
truth.
68, and I'm
It's
like,
fucking
you're making it
genius.
so cold in here. It's
good.
boiling outside.
It's my
I have
dad,
to
too.
bundle up inside like it's winter.
The thing is, though, his
Yeah.
camera never overheats.
Very true.
You could have a conversation
doing?
with him for hours.
Matt, do you prefer a colder or warmer apartment?
I kind of go like it's because like my family was all like AC people, so they know like the best temperatures to put for like efficiency and shit. So I just got
okay.
used to
Oh.
it being like a little bit uncomfortable in the summer and a little bit too cold in the winter. So the winter I love because then I'm cold. But
I don't
So
know if
what
that's
are the
efficient.
optimal temperatures? Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's efficient monetarily, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
it's like the unit
Which-
runs the best.
I
and
don't-
lasts
Which I
the longest
understand.
and all that. Yeah.
I was like, to motivate your body. But although I'm sure there's a science behind
not
that.
Crazy.
too.
any of that. No, they don't care about that at all.
At the last place I lived, it was so old. It was just like an old place. And so everything bled to the outside. So yeah, I had to live the way Matt's talking, whether I wanted to or not. Because if I set it to anything realistic, it would just, the AC unit would be on 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Way too expensive.
Yeah, we had growing up, I just had a couple of window units in my house.
Mhm.
And that was even I wasn't allowed to touch it. When my parents deemed it to be on, it was on. If I had the front door open for 3 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
shut the
We're
door.
not cool on the
I
outside.
heard-
You're letting all
about
the
that.
air out.
I heard all about that, man.
Now I open my refrigerator and I leave. I just walk away.
Fuck it.
And just sit upstairs.
It's my other AC.
Which is-
Just open
it's
the
funny.
freezer.
It's funny now because my refrigerator, it beeps when you or like it chimes if you leave it open for too long. It's like ding ding, which mostly is very annoying. Most of the time I go, I'm still in here. And I yell at it because I'm just like moving stuff around. But occasionally I do like close the door and walk away, and I'll be in the other room and hear bing. And I'm like, oh shit, it saved my ass. Thanks. It just
Yeah.
popped open. I pushed it close. But now it's the reverse. Now my parents aren't here. Now anytime the chime goes off, Iris runs in. She'll be like, close the door, because she's too well trained. So we're just like, hey, when that goes off, you got to close the door. But she'll do it again if I'm still in the refrigerator. I'm in there doing stuff, and she'll like run over and slam it closed. I'm like, all right, well, guess I'm done there.
My fridge doors don't want to stay open. I don't know if it's because we put a bunch of heavy stuff in the door or not, but it's like
yeah.
I'm in there fiddling around and the door keeps slamming into me. I'm like,
Damn,
the hell
dude.
Trying to kill you.
Damn, dude.
It's trying to
You
close
have
me
a-
in.
Is that
Robot's
an
already
Amazon
trying to kill me.
fridge? Yeah, is that
Yeah.
Alexa? Oh, you going for a snack? That's cute.
Who's that? What's that
I'm
voice?
Australia.
That's the brand new
It's
Alexa.
Alexa's real voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
You going for a snack?
One voice.
I'm gonna close the door on you.
I'm the only one who's going to be eaten. Yeah, sorry. I guess I turned into Banana Man. I'm
that was
sorry.
banana.
What's Banana
Banana
Man
Man.
voice? I don't know why.
Just
Banana Man came back up in conversation recently. I don't know what we were talking
because
about. But now I'm on Banana Man
because
kick, too.
they had the featured outfit for 2 days on Fall
That's
Guys
right.
was a banana outfit, which
oh yeah.
at first glance wasn't that impressive. We're talking about a 10 crowner here, being 5 crowns for the
Mhm.
top, 5 crowns for the bottom, which is the most expensive the outfits get. A crown is a win. You have to win to get a crown. For some people, they don't have that many. But the selling point of the banana was, and I almost didn't buy it, but I saw someone else using it. On the back of the banana, it has like a fucking smiley face drawn on it for some reason. It's like
Whoa.
it's like
Yeah.
a smirk. It's not even a full smile. It's like on the back.
Yeah.
But since you're mostly looking at the back of your player when you're playing, I was like, that's awesome. There's like a banana looking at you. So I got it, and I just kept going, I'm Banana Man. I'm Banana Man, which is a throwback to Lindsay. It was a Minecraft, I believe, when she was a banana.
Yes.
So that's how Banana Man came up recently.
Some of my favorite like interactions I've had with Matt in a video because it's just so like I was extra loopy that day, but in a good way, not
you
like
really
Lindsay's
were.
brain's broken. It was like, oh, this is funny. Thank you. So at one point, I was looking at the window and Matt's inside of a house looking in a chest or something, and I'm like, Matt, let the Banana Man. And you're like, no, please,
No.
Banana Man, leave.
No,
Like,
no, Banana Man, go away.
That would
Like,
be
I couldn't-
terrifying.
Yeah.
Right. I couldn't do it because we're in a video game, but know that when I had that moment, this was my face. I was like, man, let the Banana Man.
Yeah, me. Oh,
She'll stay outside, Banana Man.
Sorry.
Disgusting.
I love shit like that though.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, it's
surely
funny.
Trevor and Matt, you both have like, I don't know, like characters or dumb things you've done in videos where you're like, I love this.
Oh.
Like this little bit that we just had right here. This will stay with me forever.
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't
I'm sure
understand
there's a couple.
what you're talking about. Yeah. You know.
There you go. I've
You
never
know.
seen this before.
Yeah.
Iris, you gave Iris a banana the other day, and you were going to open it for her. And I went, no, you do it the other way. This kid's going to learn how to open a banana the right way, which is not the stem side. You know, the stem side is like, it's what everybody does, but realistically, you pinch the other side, you peel it,
Mm-hmm.
then
The nub.
you pinch
Yeah,
the
the
nub,
nub.
and then you hold the stem, and then there's no yucky point, you know, because if you do the other way, you open from the stem, you get to the bottom, and it's like, fuck, I'm holding the nub, but I'm
Yes.
trying to eat the banana. If you have the
Like,
stem,
we
you
all
can-
know the yucky.
if you have
point.
the
We're very
stem,
familiar.
you can eat the entire banana just holding the stem, and then you throw it away. And that's what monkeys do. They're like, fuck, they figured it out. Because, let's say before, talking about instincts, humans, they got a brain, which you think is nice. But also, if you don't use the brain, you're just dumb and you have no instincts.
This is true.
Just take it and
Animals-
crunch.
Animals,
Right
they're
to the
just
side.
like, I don't know shit, but like my body, like I'm just an animal and I know things. Humans,
Yeah.
they don't have that. They're like, I got a brain. And then you end up like me. So I was like, no, give her the banana the other way. We'll teach her now. So she opens the banana up that way. I'm like, oh, look at that. She got the stem. Iris walks over to the trash, pulls the banana out, and just throws the whole stem away. And I went, no, you ruined it. And now she's just holding just
Yeah.
like
Little
the,
piece
the
of
banana.
banana.
And I'm like, oh, and the,
I
dude,
was so
when
happy.
kids hold shit, they squeeze it too hard, you know? So it's like you can see the banana getting crushed in their fingers. They have no like awareness of like, well, I'm gonna eat this with minimal mess. Whenever Luna, especially like babies for sure, they just grab shit and it's like, oh, here, have a piece of this, and they go. I'm like, well, they're always at 100%.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna hand me something, I'm gonna fucking hold it as hard as I can.
I don't
And
wanna
you see the
drop it.
food coming out of their fingers.
Yeah, I saw a Twitter account recently that went viral, and it's gripping food with force. And it
I
starts
was
with,
just thinking about that, Trevor.
it
Nice.
starts
Yes.
with like a steak,
Yes.
and then the other image is what I assume
God.
is a man's hand. It's a rather large hand, gripping and squeezing the steak to death. And then there's all sorts of people submitting their gripped food. You know, someone
Yeah.
holding a taco, grip.
Mhm.
Someone holding a protein shake, grip, shooting out of the top.
That's funny.
It's ridiculous. But I've never,
Yeah.
It's,
never thought about holding a steak in my hand. Well, outside
It's
of
that
cooking it.
control.
but like
It's
just squeeze
control.
like, oh my god.
That's why
The
that's
food
why-
aspect's great. I like the. I think there's one that's in a Claire, and that's extra like
Oh, no.
gooey. It's just
Yeah,
gooping
dude.
down the side of his
I'm telling
hand.
you,
Ugh.
that's why kids like when people say, or parents or whatever say like, oh, my kid's too strong. It's because they mean it. Like they beat the shit out of you. They have
They 100%
no.
everything.
They
They don't-
100%. They're always full cowling, and they just kick your ass. That's a My Hero reference, and they're just like. No, Deku breaks his bones when he does that. And they're like, I don't give a shit. I'm going to kick you in the chest. And you're like, oh, fuck. That was like, I've never been kicked full force in the chest before. Like, you're a little human, but fuck, 100%. That's like, it's like 20% of an
Maybe-
adult. Like,
maybe
kids are
we-
strong, dude.
Maybe we do have instincts, but we just don't use them when we become like sentient.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
as,
that's-
a,
yeah.
as a little kid, we know full
Yes.
force. That's it. That's all we do, and that's
It's,
Give a baby a banana
It's
and
taught
see if they
out of
open the
you.
nub.
yeah,
Dude,
you
it's-
brain it away.
Anytime I hand something to Luna, I just watch her go,
It's
like,
like,
oh, man.
shoots out the sides.
dude.
Well, that's the mentality behind like was it like the motherly instinct? You know, hear the harrowing stories about like a mom saving her baby from a car, like underneath the car or something. It's like, oh my god, she
Talking
got
about
this
super
amazing strength out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the mentality is that you're totally right, Matt. Like society teaches us like you're gonna hurt someone, don't go that hard. Duh. So we go, okay, I'll back off. But in this emergency situation, you have all of those filters removed and all of your reservations are gone. So you kind of like channel your super strength.
Well,
I
you
guess.
unlock all the gates
So
of
what
your
you're
chocolate.
saying
Yes,
is
you
we're
do.
all
Yeah.
superheroes,
The eight
Right.
in her
Yes.
gates.
but life has beaten us down into
Right.
our normal bland pulp.
If we all had a baby underneath a car right now, is what I'm saying. We need more babies under cars.
we got if we leave the baby there, we can use it for good.
You know, I'm
Yeah,
just
like,
saying.
I need to
Hear
suit
me
up.
out.
There's no
There's no
babies
powers
under
anywhere.
cars.
I'm just saying that there have been those miraculous feats of strength that they've talked about. You don't read about when it doesn't happen, just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
The idea that we
That's
need more babies.
valid.
I see a baby in the car and I tried to pick it up and then I couldn't. And,
And then my
And
spine
then
snapped.
Sorry, baby.
yeah, but
You know?
my spine snapped and the baby is
then-
dead.
See, I haven't
well,
heard
I
that.
just left it up to the audience's imagination and you finished the story.
Well, you know,
That was
sometimes you have to.
troubling what you did.
Thank you for
there.
giving me closure, Matt. I needed that.
you need to see
I
the
needed to
end
know
so
what
you
happened.
You
It's
don't know.
like,
Maybe
well,
maybe
went
6
down.
people came over and said, you know, the mother's like, stand back, and they go, I mean, we can help. I mean, I'm just standing here. I can put down my donut and help lift this
Yeah,
car
don't be
just,
crazy,
just for a
lady.
second.
no, they're the ones that sitting like I could help. Probably should.
Oh,
I'd pull
that
over
was
to
Michael,
pick
and then he
that car up.
kept driving.
kept
He just kept
driving.
The
driving.
man wasn't a baby.
Son
He
of
was
a
a
bitch.
grown man leaning out of his car, and he was surrounded by other people that were much closer than me. There was a man unloading a truck right next to him. For all I know,
Could've
they
been a
were
hero.
good friends. There were Taco Bell employees there. They could see the man. Maybe he just wanted a Baja Blast. I don't know. Maybe he got
Oh,
a bad
Lord.
cheesy roll up. I'm just
We
saying.
don't know.
I've
don't
always seen those cheesy roll-ups, and I listen. I like
What's up?
tortillas. I like
What's up, dude?
queso. Don't be selling just like a.
Well, first of
There you
all,
go.
it's not queso.
What is it? Well, it's
It's
their
just-
their
it's
liquid
shredded
plastic
cheese.
cheese.
No, it's
Yeah.
just shredded cheese.
Shredded
It's not
cheese.
liquid cheese. It's shredded cheese.
Yeah.
It becomes liquid with heat.
No, it doesn't become liquid at all. I'll tell you, it's usually not even warm. I've eaten many cheesy roll-ups.
It's usually not even. warm.
Yeah, you're lucky
Pre-made.
if they're hot.
They take the
Uh,
tortilla, they throw some shredded cheese in it, they roll it up, and they heat it about 10 seconds too short.
mhm.
So you can see
mathematically
the
determined.
the
Yeah.
heating process has started. Now they do this. They talk to Matt's parents, and to save money,
Mhm. Yeah.
they heat it
Efficiency.
just enough to eat it, but not enough for it to actually be hot. But the equivalent is at Taco Bell, when I go to McDonald's or something and I order what I want, I get what I want, and then I have to get at least like a cheeseburger or a double cheeseburger for the ride home. Can't wait till I get all the way home to eat. I need to eat something in the car like a fat American that I am. So my equivalent for Taco Bell, I can't get like a taco. That shit's messy. I get a cheese roll up, suck them down on the drive home. That's
it's like
when I
a
get cheese
it's a
roll-ups.
drive-through appetizer.
It
is what
really
it
is. It's
Yeah.
it's
not even a good one.
It's food for a baby. It's a fucking flour tortilla with like one handful of shredded cheese.
I want
It's-
nom noms.
It's not even, you could say McDonald's isn't health food or nutritious or whatever, but a cheeseburger, there's stuff in there. There's some sort of meat. There's a bun. There's that. This is fucking shredded cheese and a tortilla, and I'm going.
It's true. You know what's inside of a cheese roll up? Shame, sadness.
Yeah, but you add
We
some
inject
fire
it.
sauce.
Yeah.
You spice it up a little bit. But again,
Now
sauce
you're
is
getting
hard
the
to
food groups.
sauce is hard to deal with when you're driving. I don't mess with that.
Oh Lord.
Sauce,
just-
that's tomato.
Aren't
There
they
you go.
99 cents though? Cheese roll up.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah.
it all.
No, they're
weighs
like
out.
80 cents or something. They're under
Did
a
they go
dollar.
down in value? I thought they were 99 cents when I was in
Down
college.
in
Oh my
value.
God.
If it went down,
Sorry,
the
down in
value
price,
went up.
but up
just so
in
you
value.
know.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm
I misspoke.
spitballing. I doubt
She's
the price
invested-
is
she's actually
She's like, hang
invested.
on. I
I
knew
am.
the
Roll-ups,
price.
So
I am. Please. I
The
have
roll-up
stock.
prices are crashing.
Sell, sell, sell.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Hang on.
I'm gonna short the cheesy roll-up market. I'm gonna go back to this banana
I
nut.
typed cheesy roll up, and the autocomplete is Taco Bell recipe. Here's the fucking recipe. It's a fucking tortilla with
Oh,
fucking shredded
jeez.
cheese thrown in it. That's,
Wait a minute.
that's the recipe.
Wait a minute. What's
Yeah.
the recipe for
And then all the secret ingredients I listed.
Get in the market.
Grandma's
Yeah.
looking up how to recreate the Taco Bell experience.
I've
She's
always
figuring
wanted
out
to make my own.
roll up.
But I've never known how.
God.
Can you imagine if that's like the generation of grandparents now, if they were hackers or like cyber sleuths, they're trying to figure out like the best
Hackers.
bake mix or
Cyber
something.
sleuth.
Like, I'm going to
Insane.
figure out what's in that brownie.
It's like
I
the
know.
Seto Kaiba music too. Instead of looking up the
Man,
brownie recipe.
If
Betty's
these
apple
prices are
crumble's
to
going
be
down.
believed, they're $1 now.
A
Yeah,
whole
they are.
dollar?
Yeah, which is also crazy.
Sick.
Like how honestly overpriced it is. Because a crunchy taco is $1.19. Pay 19 more cents for actual food. like you at least get meat and lettuce in that.
That's why the roll-up is
Yeah.
such a
19
waste.
more cents.
The roll-up
Both-
is useless.
I'm
Why
telling
is
you,
it
it's
on
just
the menu?
it's for efficiency. It's I don't go.
Yeah,
you do
you-
not eat a cheesy
there's
roll up
calories
at
in there.
rest. Okay.
Those
You don't sit
pricings
down and
say a
eat
lot about
cheesy
both
roll
of
up.
those
It's when you're on
items.
the go. It's like a go-gurt,
Ugh.
man. Who eats
I don't
go-gurts
eat
at
it at
home?
all.
Okay, well you're missing
Listen,
out.
I dig straight into my good stuff on the drive home. Half of it ends up in my lap,
No,
and
that's
sometimes that's
crazy
the
talk.
prize at the end is when you
Thank you, Trevor.
you
Mhm.
pick up your shirt and you suck out the cheese that fell.
There you go. The cheese shirt.
Cheese
Now,
roll-up.
You're onto something though,
Oh,
Michael.
God.
You said it's like a go-gurt for cheese. Has there been an invention of like melted cheese in a go-gurt like form that I can just like slide into my
Yeah,
gullet?
it's called a
throughout the day?
mozzarella stick.
No, I want it to be melted, Michael. Melted on the go.
Mozzarella
It's
stick
got to
is
heat up
melted.
in my
Queso, like a
pocket.
queso sticks.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
thank you,
God.
Trevor.
Like those little
spitballing.
honey
so
sticks,
strange.
or like those
I don't.
popsicles that you have to freeze
Well,
that are
I
in those
mean-
little like straw packages.
Otter
But
pops.
queso. I don't know what they were called. They had all sorts of names. It was just.
I mean, but this is a false equivalency because they heat up the cheesy roll up with a fucking machine at the restaurant.
Yeah,
They don't heat
So-
themselves up. So
I
Like,
I
is that
need a
machine
way
running
to
on
heat them up
gas?
though. Yes, on the go. Like, I don't
I'm
know
just
if there
saying that
needs to
doesn't
be-
exist for anything. So it's
Yeah.
not a comparison.
It
You're
should,
asking for a
damn
new
it.
invention.
Yeah.
That's what you're asking for.
So you know in the Cowboy Bebop when they have the ramen noodles and they have that rip cord at the bottom, yeah, that heats it up. Yes,
That's the intro.
I want the same thing for cheese roll-ups. Get me a hot pocket on the go, but a literal hot pocket that can hold my cheese roll-ups as I
We're
go
gonna get
about
you
my
the
day.
backpack,
All right. Okay.
the
calm down.
battery in it. We're gonna get you a generator that goes right on your back. We're gonna get you,
Well,
a,
you get-
a straightener, hair straightener,
Oh my god,
and you can pinch that little roll up right in there.
Trevor!
You're
I have
up.
I mean, that
heated
would-
up so
that's
many things with a
essentially
hair
what-
straightener.
That's literally
Like,
what they
oh.
use at Taco Bell. If you've seen it, it just
Do
goes.
they do the griller tactic where they
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah. What you're describing is the Domino's oven that are in the fucking cars.
Oh,
What?
Yeah,
you
haven't
mean the
seen
car
those?
that like killed somebody in Black Mirror?
What?
No,
Or
Oh,
no.
Wait,
no,
the car caught it?
No.
What happened in that episode?
before you said Black Mirror,
Stop
I was
talking
very
about
concerned.
Robot Wars. I'm talking about Pizza Time, Fun Time. Matt, have you not seen
One of
these?
those cars
I've not seen
down.
these. I don't know what you're talking about.
So you know how Domino's has they started the whole like the heat wave bag where they're like, ooh, this super, we put it in the bag and it stays hot. This is the next level of that. It's
Took it all
literally
away.
like a
Oh.
box attached to the car that the car heats. So they put the pizza in the fucking like the box in the car. It's like on that. I think it's on the outside, or maybe like you probably put it in on the inside of the car, but you can see the box on the outside of the car. It's like a square shape. I imagine only really classy Domino's and classy neighborhoods have this, but it is a thing that exists, and I imagine it's not like an oven that could cook your pizza, but it's more substantial. Yes, it's more. It's like a
warming on
it's like a Mrs. Fields, full scale version or something.
Yeah.
So it's like the equivalent of putting it under the heat lamp while you drive. So you get one of those, you throw some tacos or cheese or whatever the fuck Lindsay wanted in there, then you eat it.
I mean, I feel like that's how you get your pizza stolen.
Yeah.
Stop at a red light.
Oh.
Someone opens
Well,
up a little side hatch.
like I said, I can't imagine you actually open it from the outside, but it sure looks like that in that photo. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in play.
When you deliver,
look at that.
you gotta get out.
That's
There's
wild.
a
Very
Economics.
specific
Yeah.
car.
That's
Trevor, I'm glad you
cool.
thought immediately to steal the pizza because my brain instantly went into like Dukes of Hazzard
Look.
mode. I'd see that open and jump in entirely.
Look.
I'd be like, oh,
Well,
fuck
you
yeah. Straight into the oven.
You're like
Free
a cat.
ride.
If I fit,
That
I
doesn't
sit. I'm
that
jumping
doesn't
in
steal
there.
the pizza. That just puts you in an oven. I'm confused.
I know. That'd be the folly. I
You're
didn't
like
think
the
ahead.
burglar that gets stuck in the chimney, and then they have to
I'm
call
very
the
much
fire
the burglar
department to
that
get him
gets stuck in
out,
the
and then they're just like waiting to arrest him. Like, come on, idiot! And then he falls out, and they arrest him. I'm sure they locked that thing down. You can't be having people
Well.
take your pizzas
Well,
at
yeah,
the
probably not.
stoplight. That's crazy. A red light
saying.
or a stop sign. I combine two words. You should stop though at a red light.
Yeah, it's true.
But I've definitely had the thing when I was learning to drive where I accidentally like pushed the gas when I was in reverse instead of drive, and I backed into my dad's car with my car, and that sucked because I knew I was about to get
How
yelled at.
so?
Well, after I made the impact, like before even stopping and going like, okay, we have to assess the situation. I was like, I know I'm in so much trouble and I'm a teenager. I'm like, I'm just going to go to my room. And I just like straight up walked to my room without saying a word to anyone. I was like, you'll see what happened. I'll be over here
I'll see you
punishing
later.
myself. I'm sorry.
Car damage from accidents or fender benders or whatever. It's annoying, dude. Getting your
Yeah.
car repaired is such a pain in the ass, especially if like someone else did it and you have to get money from someone, and it's like, oh, it's like fuck, like dealing with insurance companies.
Mhm.
It's just, there's the immediate reaction of like my car, like if you were in a car accident, but it's more like, no, there's so much work just got dropped into my lap. Oh my god. Oh no, this is gonna take forever. I've had one major wreck we had to deal with where somebody turned in front of us, and then one more like minor one, like the car was not drivable, and then one minor one where someone hit our car when it was parked. And that one, like the driving one was like, is everybody okay? Because we were on the road and Lindsay was pregnant at the time. And it's like, okay, blah, blah, blah. Then we got exchanged the insurance. And then, immediately you don't give a shit about the car. It's more like,
Yeah.
make sure everybody's all right. You deal with it. And then it's a headache later. The minor one was way worse because it was just like, God damn it. I wasn't even in my car.
Just a
Come
major
on.
inconvenience.
Come on
Yeah.
now. Come on. This is such a pain in the ass.
Yep. It sucks when you're
Ugh.
parked too and you return to your car and you're like, what the fuck happened while I was gone? Who hit me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Thankfully,
whole thing.
when our car was parked, the person who hit it was like, I hate your car,
Yeah,
Which,
they were nice
you
about
know,
it.
which was at least decent enough. And then the insurance was like, go do your thing. But
Right.
it's just doo-doo. I've just, word of advice, just don't get in accidents.
Yeah.
Just chill
if
out.
You can avoid it.
Don't be driving crazy. Don't be driving around crazy people. Just chill out. It sucks.
Have you been in a
It's-
full-on accident, Matt?
It's doo-doo.
Oh, I feel like you've been
I-
maybe like a fender bender, but not like an accident.
Or a bender
I had-
fender.
I had one time where I was driving to go get dinner and someone completely ran a red light and like they hit the side of my car, backed up, and then drove off. Just
Oh,
like
solid.
peeled out.
Oh, damn.
T-boned
and,
you and
like,
then left.
Yeah, like T-boned me and they just drove off.
Douche.
They got caught like doing something else later, apparently. But
Damn.
my car was fine, but like it hurt my arm, like the jostling of it.
Yeah.
So that was the whole thing, but I got over it.
I'm glad you're
you know.
okay. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Ew.
I've never had like, well, there was a dent, but it just popped itself out
In your
after, like-
arm?
no, in the car.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've had dents in my arm from other stuff, but
Mhm.
that's a separate thing.
Next time when that happens, just make sure you say it's your neck, because that's how you get all their money.
That's true.
You go,
I mean, well,
"Oh,
they'd already left. They were
oh."
gone.
Yeah, but you caught them later. I'm just saying, just say it in the incident report,
Mhm.
and then it'll always
yeah,
be
be like,
there.
"Oh,
Even 6
man."
months later, here's where you go. You go, oh yeah, my neck. I'm mostly fine, but I think my neck's just a little sore. And then 6 months later, when you're in like a full body cast, you go back to the record.
And they're like,
And
he did say something about that neck.
And then you go, welcome to America, and you sue
That's-
them for $40 million.
That's how you pay off the robot body. You're like, yeah, I need the whole
yeah.
thing,
Perfect.
everything redone,
My neck
please.
will never hurt again.
only in America do you get into a car accident and go, this is my lucky day. I can retire early now.
It's very true.
Yeah, it's
It's actually a
Nice.
recurring meme about paying off college loan, like college debt and stuff. People like half jokingly begging to be hit by a car on campus so they can pay off their loans. I'm like, it's funny because it's true.
It's a very
It's
popular
sad, yeah.
conversation. There was like
Yeah.
an intersection at my school that I went to, obviously Purdue. Every time I went there with one of my friends, he in particular was always like, "Well, if I just stepped off the curb right when this bus went by, I'm like, you would die. You would just
Yeah,
be
don't-
dead.
don't
You
do
would
that.
just be very maimed."
Nope.
Okay,
Well, I
stop
mean-
trying to look for ways to find.
I don't
Pay this
know.
off.
I don't know the actual statistic of people jumping into car accidents or traffic. Certainly people do it. They scheme. I don't
Mhm.
think that's probably most people. But I will say, when presented with a car accident, boy, Americans like to go, oh, everything's injured. I'm shattered. I can't believe this thing happened to me. I understand real injuries happen, but like,
Yeah.
the number of people that I've known, like growing up and in my adult life, where it's like, got into a car accident, time to get paid. I'm like, but you're fine. You're what? That's crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy
but
talk.
they
You
don't-
should be
and
saying,
it-
I'm
and
glad
it'll
I'm
just be, it'll be
okay.
like,
Yeah.
they'll go, well, they got insurance. It's like, well, fuck,
Well,
who
yeah,
cares? They're just gonna print the money.
like someone's still paying for it.
Goodness. That's
Still
like
exists.
going back to me watching crime scene shows. I love like interrogation room moments when people are lying out their ass and their acting is just so horrible and over the top. And they're like, oh, they're totally buying it that I didn't kill my husband or something. And like, I don't know. Or videos of like people trying to sue like grocery stores or something for like slipping on
slip and
detergent.
falls.
Yeah.
The slip
And
and
like
fall.
the
you see them
setups and the
set it up.
acting behind it is like, oh my God, try harder, dude. Like,
Well, here's the thing about a slip and fall. You have to slip and fall. You have people trying to do slip and falls and they don't want to fall. They're like, well, I might get hurt for real.
yeah,
So
they
it's
like
like-
gently lie down. Like
You see them, people don't, and this is 20 years ago. People don't think that there's cameras everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, how long have cameras been in stores? Like, our entire lifetime. And you see them on security camera, like, they'll take a bottle of whatever and, like, spill it on the floor and then put the bottle nearby so that it seems like they slipped. And even if you didn't catch that on camera, but then you see them, like, lay down next to it. It's like, come on, just take the fall, man.
Yeah.
Just slip on it.
Dip
Maybe
their shoe in
shit,
a little
Take
bit.
maybe you'll
Fall.
really get injured and it'll
Yeah,
play to your
commit.
advantage.
damn it. Make me
fucking
believe
wild.
that you got hurt. What's your
Yeah.
motivation? Money? It should be.
You gotta
That's why
work
we're here.
for it, man.
do it right.
That's why we're here. I mean,
What do you
yeah.
do for a
Earn the
living?
big
Yeah.
bucks.
I slip
And
Oh.
I fall.
and I get hurt often. And
Why do we fall, Bruce? So we can get rich.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wayne Manor's not going to pay for itself.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
So the Wayne's got their
I think it's
fortune.
about time that you fall in the old quickie, Mart. I
You
remember
stay over
your
there in a couple of
cries.
years.
I remember your cries used to echo through these hallways.
These
You'd
aisles.
scream, I'll sue.
I
see.
see, yeah. And then you slip and fall in the Kroger.
Oh Lord. I love those because those are like, one instance or one incident and people go, you're full of shit. Get out. Okay, bye. Haha. That was funny. I do like in crime scene investigations too, when the interrogation moments, usually it'll happen when they're like visiting the crime scene. They ask the witness or like, the suspect to reenact what happened. Like, okay, tell your side of the story. And as they're reenacting what they are saying happened, like you can watch them piece together how it doesn't make sense logically. And they go, oh, wait a minute, actually the gun was over here. Oh, now I remember. Actually, I was lying on this side of the room. I'm sorry. And he was over there. My bad. And it's just incredible to watch this like song and dance of like lying and trying to get out of
and
it.
they feel like you're believing them.
But it's like
way.
so nonsensical. There's no way you would think someone would believe it, but they're acting their hearts out, man. They're trying really hard.
The only thing that works against that in that favor though is even when people are telling the truth, they're just wrong all the time. People are wrong, and when they have ideas, like witnesses, for example, not necessarily like a suspect or whatever, they'll go, "I fucking know it. The guy was 6 feet tall. He was driving a red car," and they're like, "Well, we have a camera. He was 5'6".
Yeah.
And he was on a bicycle.
It was a child, actually.
Yeah, and they're like, "Huh."
Well,
Oh shit!
No,
And
I'd be
literally,
horrible
literally,
witness
there's
for
people
that
like that, like
reason.
that was him, like in court, like I'm positive, and it's like, well, the DNA proves literally it's impossible. It's
Yeah.
actually
Sure.
literally
That's the
impossible. It can't be them.
judge.
And they just go, "Huh."
he's the one
That's
ruling
weird.
over this.
I
Brains
just slam the
suck,
table and
dude.
go, he's a robot.
We're all robots. And like, it's funny because I've seen so many like false identifications. Like again, watching a lot of shows, I've seen stuff like that where like I will occasionally just wander off in my own mind and I'll be doing something in a day, and I'm just like, I'll be staring at a car or whatever, or like something weird's happening, or like you think an accident's gonna happen, and then I'll think in my head like, if something happened here, could I be a reliable witness? Fuck no. They'd be like, what happened? I'll be honest. I got no idea. I don't know. Some guy showed up. What do he look like? No idea. He had 4 appendages. I think they were 2 arms and 2 legs. It was somewhere between 4 to 6 feet. He had
Most likely human.
fingers. Yeah.
I want to say.
Don't ask me to sit down in trial because it's not going to go well. I don't know
If
shit.
the number of times we've chucked out innocent people into space in Among Us is to go off of.
Yeah.
Very true.
Humans
From and
not
again,
reliable.
not just from misinformation, from going, I'm fucking positive, and then they
Right.
fly into space and you go, oh, I guess I was wrong.
I saw
well.
him come out of the vent. It was red. Like, I was doing a task. Nah.
That's always the best, yeah.
Okay.
In like or like TTT, where someone who you don't know at the time, but someone's accusing you so hard, and you're like, "Fuck you, you're the traitor. That's why you're accusing me." And then the round ends, and you're both innocent, and you're just
Yeah.
like, "Why the fuck were you accusing
We're
me?" And they
both
go,
dumb.
"Oh, I just thought it was you." That was so many early TTTs with Fiona, where she's like, "I fucking saw you do it." I'm like, "You didn't. I didn't do it. You didn't see anything." And then the round ends, and she's like, I can't believe you were fighting me. And I was like, I can't believe I literally didn't do it. I didn't know what you're talking about. I was
like,
innocent.
Are you just supposed to go with the person who's like trying to kill you to prove that you're innocent? What is the play? Like, you've got to argue.
People don't.
Hmm.
People
And even that's
don't
when
know
you're
shit.
paying attention. If you actually got testimony from Michael in like a real crime scene, he'd be like, okay, so I was playing my Switch
Yeah.
and then a gun went off. And that's all I know.
Right, but I
didn't know if it was in the game or.
I would.
Yeah.
I was playing Mario. Somebody might have had a gun. I'm not sure. In games nowadays,
Who
you know
knows?
what to
Yeah.
expect.
It's crazy.
But I
Very
would.
violent.
I would err on the side of caution and give little to no information. But boy, would it be right.
Yeah.
You know.
I want to believe like Trevor for some reason I could think would be a really good witness. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me you seem like the kind of person who would have those details.
No, see, he's the perfect
Maybe
That's
person.
what
that
I'm
face,
focused
yeah.
on. If I saw the scene, I'd probably have a suspicious amount of detail like to give you. But if I wasn't paying enough attention to whatever the event was and I was looking somewhere else, I could be way off.
Hmm.
Depends. It all depends.
Yeah.
I've chucked out a million innocent people into space in Among Us. But then I got better. Now it's only a few innocent people. So think about that.
Well, I think what we've learned here is don't rely on us.
Oh, yeah.
If you're hanging out of your car
Mhm.
and there's other people around you, I'm not going to do anything. Okay.
Don't
the guy
count
was
on me to let
if
you
the
know.
guy
when.
was by himself, it would have been a different story. But I assume he was in the arms of those other people, and they had him.
Well, now
locked
he's in the arms of the angels.
I'm not
Are you
even sure
happy?
that it was. Maybe I didn't see. Maybe it was like a sack of potatoes. You know, I don't even know. I can't be certain.
Sack.
It didn't have to be sentient because it wasn't moving. Okay.
But it had
It was-
legs. It did have legs.
I think
I think
Matt,
it
it was
blinked.
late. I had a fucking cheesy roll up in my mouth. I didn't
Who
know what was
knows?
happening
Who
around
knows?
me. It was
No.
lukewarm.
Well, you need the warm
You know,
I
pockets.
was
Yeah.
Tasty
driving
delirium.
home, choking down a milk toast cheesy
They-
roll up.
they-
In my
off and on.
Domino's heated van to keep the pizza warm as I drive.
They
How
cook
many
it
cheesy
just
rolls do we
enough.
fit in there?
They cook it. You can fit a lot. They cook it just enough where the outside is warm and the inside is cold. You go, oh, this is nice and toasty, and you bite
Oh,
it,
like
and
a
you're
Hot
like, no, the
Pocket.
cheese isn't.
Yeah.
No, that's on your microwave, okay? Because if your microwave does a
True.
good job, the inside gives you
Jim would love it.
7-degree burns.
I
Okay?
slammed down a Hot Pocket earlier today because of the thing we were
Slammed
filming that we can't speak
Whoa.
about, but will be talked about tomorrow.
Right.
But your past, our future. Anyway, yeah, I had to choke one of those down, and I have to take off like half the time, or like at 30 seconds at least, because it comes out like liquid lava.
Oh, yeah.
Also, all the filling comes pouring
Oh, yeah.
out.
does.
Yeah,
That's
it
what they
busts
do.
out. It wants to
Boy.
escape.
I gotta scrape it off with my tongue like an
Yeah.
animal.
Wait. What flavor is that? Is that meatball
That's
marinara?
pizza.
Is that okay.
That was cheese
That's-
pizza.
See,
There's a lot
I
of
know.
marinara
This is why I
in
have
that
a
sauce.
fucking gross food show. I went, I dialed in and went, that's pizza. I've seen
did an
that
ocular
mistakenly.
careful.
I didn't. I saw
Get
it,
some burns on those
and
eyes.
it was also a side rage of like, he didn't scrape it off the plate and eat it after it cooled. That's crazy. You can pick it up.
Wasteful.
Ugh.
You pick it up. You got to
That
eat the
noise.
scraps.
Even Matt
Listen, I
shudders.
slammed it.
That
I got
noise.
a fuzzy tongue now. There's burns on the roof of my mouth.
It's always like
sloughing off.
Like it's like the gym. You wake up the next day and you're really sore. You wake up the next day and you're like, "Oh, what's wrong with my mouth?" And you go, oh, "I had a Hot Pocket last night." Shit, I have no feelings.
Are you a Hot Pocket person, Matt?
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
I'll just make a pizza and fold it
There
myself.
you go. I'm glad you have some
Fold it.
standards. Good. Yes.
Make your own calzone out of that. You don't like
Yeah,
a
you
little
see-
hot pocket, a little pocket of pizza?
Mostly just because of what you described, where it's like I'll burn the hell out of myself every time I eat one of
Yeah.
these because I'm not
You
waiting.
can burn yourself eating a pizza too, Matt.
Well, yeah, but
Pizza is the number one offender for me.
Pizza is
Pizza I
pizza's
know.
number one offender of like you burn your mouth. There's like, oh shit, I bit this. It's so hot, burn.
Mhm.
It
And then
sticks.
there's
Mhm.
I burned myself like 3 hours later. You didn't
Yeah.
realize you burned the roof of your mouth. That's pizza.
when you're brushing your
Pizza-
teeth, and
pizza
you're
will do
spitting
that.
blood.
yeah, what?
What?
That's
You never found a burn that way? Uh-oh, the Joneses froze. Might just be
That's,
Yeah.
that could be it.
No.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, whoa.
Shit.
I think they never left, but their video froze.
Oh,
They're thinking about the burns of the past that they had.
the Bernstein Bears.
Yeah, no, I've never found a burn that way, Trevor. I've never been like, oh, I'm leaking blood. Suddenly, I've been burned.
Yeah, well, you know, like you get those roof of your mouth blisters because it's so hot, and the cheese sticks. So you just go.
That
and
you're
then
you're stuck
and then
with
you got to
it.
scrape it off with whatever you got, your tongue, or maybe you reach in
mhm.
there, finger. Oh shit, Matt! It's about to be you, just
Is it-
you.
is it just
Hold
me?
on.
Oh
Michael
God!
Lindblad.
Oh
Help.
man!
Oh, God.
That wow! The podcast has surely died if I'm the only one left. Trevor, is he gone for forever or? Oh God!
Oh, we're gone.
What do I do? What do I do all alone? Oh no! Well, I'm gonna finish my emails from the beginning. I feel like that's
Yeah,
probably
you better clatter.
probably
Clatter.
probably,
Clack.
it's probably smart
clack.
to do now.
That's it.
Click clack
Clack
it.
those.
Click them back.
Clack those little words out. What are we talking
Yeah.
about? What's the email? What we got going on here?
Oh, it was stuff for water and all that. I was
need
supposed to set all that up before we're getting the house and all that. I just haven't done it.
Oh,
You know.
setting up your utilities and stuff.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. Dude, did you know some places don't let you do things digitally? That was something I learned.
That's most places. I find. I hate dealing with.
I don't want to go.
things.
Like I get that the water is physical, but I don't have to be. I don't need
Right.
to be there for that.
Right. What do you think I am? Some sort of printer owner? Come on.
That was really it. I was like,
We
are
need
you,
a wet signature.
Are you serious?
I don't want to die.
you serious?
Try
I
to
have
print out pages in a public
own a
area.
printer? Well, normally I would like try and find someone with a printer, but I can't go over to anyone's house right now, and they don't want me over there right now.
Well, the office has a printer, but like again, I just want to be. I don't want to go out unless you need to, or I don't want to like
Yeah.
go into an area that I know people like periodically go
Well-
into the office, check on stuff. I think tech still works there because that's the hub for everything.
I
But very few
know.
people go there. I just don't want to like cross pollinate.
Yeah, like,
if I don't have to.
I tried to do that. I tried to go to the office, but like so much stuff has been shut down So I went in there and there was nothing there. Nothing that worked for a printer.
It's spooky.
It is
spooky in there.
It's a spooky thing. I ran to like Lindblad on a Saturday. I thought the whole place was empty, and I heard like Rocket League in the background. It's
They're
spooky.
just playing Rocket League out there, Lindblad. Well, come on, man. You gotta send the invites. I don't know if he's in the podcast, but I can hear him. I gave the misdirect. All right. Well, we should probably wrap it up. We lost the Joneses. We're heading into the post show. That's them. That's them.
I forgot it freezes the last
good,
frame.
guys. You're really holding it down with that.
Oh man,
smile. Oh, that's
a
that
good
classic
one.
Michael smile that I always know.
That Lindsay face. That's the standard. It is the new standard.
Listen, she's not impressed.
No, certainly
she's not impressed by your emails, your lack of printer.
What am I gonna do?
My lack of a desire to fax things or receive fax.
Who faxes?
Who faxes, right? It's not like I got a dot matrix printer it's clacking away. Let me respond with my typewriter.
The robotic.
Then I use my rotary phone to dial it up and say, "Hey, I've got the snail mail coming, pal.
Did you get
I'm using the Pony Express to send it all the way to California."
God. Well, at least
Those are a bunch of
horses.
historical references.
At least horses still have a use. Is the good thing.
Yeah,
You know,
they just hang out,
keep them relevant.
jump over fences. Some people think there are horses, and that's okay. Just be careful of your spine when you're doing what you do. Anyway, we'll see you guys at the post show. We'll figure out what these two chuckleheads are up to.
I don't know what happened there. It's impossible to say.
Maybe they got into some RTX events. Those are happening. So if you are watching this, be sure to come hang out RTX at home. Most of it is free, so you can just come hang out with us and watch the panels, ask us questions, do all that sort of fun stuff. We're doing a lot of questions that are pre-recorded, so if you want to have a video question, make sure to check out the Achievement Hunter Twitter. We'll have a link there that you can submit your video questions ahead of time, so that way we can curate it, sift through our filing cabinet of questions, and any more old office tech references we can make, Matt?
I don't know, but it did just occur to me. What if Alexa got him? Oh God!
Oh my God! So Alexa's gonna get me.